Hi, hello, welcome everyone. Hi Peepsy, hi Zolker, hello, welcome. Hi Squid, how are you guys doing? Welcome everyone. Zoing, hi. Hi, hello, welcome. Did you miss me? Was honestly was very tempting to stream again yesterday, but I was like, no. Gotta keep it. No gaming. Too much gaming. Health Takis. Thank you. I never had Takis in my life, but I saw them at the stores a couple of times. I think they're very, very expensive here. But I never had Takis. How are you, Zulkir? How are you doing? How is your life? How's everything? Welcome. Very nice to see you here. Very spicy, salty tortilla chips. Oh my god. Okay, well, then I guess you can have them. If they're very spicy, you can have them. No, maybe I'd rather refuse. Been untangling cables for the past few days. How many cables you got there? How many cables? The question is, how many cables are there to untangle? Sorry, I've been away. That's fine. No worries. It's very good to see you again. No worries. Not too spicy for me though. Not too spicy for you. You know, like I told you, my spice tolerance is 0. Like, black pepper is spicy type of spice tolerance. It doesn't exist, so spicy. Too many goddamn cables. Man, you got some complicated setup right there. Something. You mining Bitcoin or or what? All the cables. Okay, let me gently rotate the microphone. You obviously can hear every single little noise I make when I bump into my mic, which I do quite often, but I hope it's fine. Anyways, Bob Shimoza art, let's go! Are you excited, guys? We need to finish it today. I don't know, I'm not getting up from this chair until I finish this art, because honestly, it's been long overdue. You can have the milkshake then. Thank you, I'll take that. Do you have chalky milk by any chance? Because, like, I'll take that. Oh, thank you for the bit! Squid, thank you so much. Thank you! Thank you, Squiddo! Squiderino! No spicy tolerance? I'm disappointed. What did you expect? I'm Eastern European. We don't eat any spicy food. Like, where would I be getting my spice tolerance from at all if I don't eat spicy food? I never ate it as, like, in my childhood, just like spicy food was not in the house. I don't know, it was like, you know, a delicacy to have something spicy, and probably mostly for my parents, not for me. I have a chalky syrup to make chalky milk. That works. That works. I'll take that. That works. Man, do I love chalky milk. No joke. Best stuff ever invented by humans. Chalky milk. So good. So good. I can drink so much of it. You know what's the best part? Is when I stayed at the hospital, they also have chalky milk at the hospital. And I had quite a lot of it, but it always feels kind of bad because, like, you know, you're at the hospital, so technically you're probably supposed to be eating, you know, healthy stuff, but then they have chalky milk that you can ask for. And like, man, how much chalky milk is too much chalky milk? Like, when can I ask it so it doesn't seem like that's the only thing I have? But like, also, you know, you mix chalky and strawberry syrup together in the milk, it tastes like ice cream sundae. What is ice cream sundae? Sundae? What is that supposed to be? Man, forgive me, I'm very, very dumb when it comes to, you know, international foods and stuff. Because I really don't know them. I don't know what they are and what they taste like. I don't know. I don't think I ever tried that stuff. What is that? What's that? Also, why are we starting our stream with food conversation anyway? What, you guys want to make me hungry quicker or something? Because, like, I'll get hungry for sure. Ice cream sundae is a vanilla ice cream with strawberry and chocolate syrup and also banana. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. That's a danger zone. I really don't like banana flavors. I have some kind of beef with banana. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's just like the banana flavor makes me nauseous, especially the artificial ones. Like probably fresh banana is still kinda okay if it's like mixed with something, for example. But like artificial banana flavorings are so gross for no reason. I don't know. But it's like I just in general don't like banana flavor. I love that artificial banana flavor. Well, I mean, you do you, I suppose. Cause I know, I can't stand it, like when it's in like this kind of candy and all. Like, yeah, I also don't eat fresh bananas because I think they don't taste good. Like, I can't stand the flavor. But like, probably if I needed to, I could have a fresh banana, but not the artificial banana flavored candy. No, that's way too much. Have opposite food tastes from the streamer. It sure looks like it. But brother, again, I remind you, I'm Eastern European. I grew up with completely different foods available in my house than you probably. So that kind of checks out, maybe. Oh wait, that's a banana split. Oh, fresh banana are delicious. They're not. Also, everyone will make fun of you if you eat banana. So, I consider myself lucky for not liking bananas. Because nobody can make fun of me if I were to eat banana because I don't eat banana. So it's a win-win. No! Move that away! Remove that! Oh my god, gross! Don't even put that in chat. What the hell? I'm gonna block this user. No, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? There you go. Yeah. Goodbye! Let's pretend that never existed in chat. Oh my god. How dare you even? How dare you even put that on my goddamn stream? No point in crying now. No point in crying. No. I do not allow you to cry about that. This is gross. Don't put it in my stream. A sundae is just ice cream with syrup, fruits, sprinkles, and whipped cream. That sounds like a lot of stuff. Is pizza not allowed here? Pineapple pizza not allowed. Pizza in general is good, but pineapple pizza tastes like absolute puke. And like, if you think, oh, you're just saying that, that's not true. We had our first ever Sabathon about a year ago, right? And one of the goals for me was to order and eat 2 slices of pineapple pizza. And like, I knew that I don't like it. I knew that I don't like pineapples. I ordered the pizza like I was supposed to when we reached the goal. I ate it and it was absolutely disgusting. So now I can say for sure, as an expert, that I do not like pineapple pizza at all. It can go away. I'm flying over there and giving you a pineapple pizza. Well, try me. Try me. Try me. I'll fight you. I'll fight you. I'll meet you here and I'll fight you. Did they do? Hey, now pineapple on pizza is good. Who said that? Literally, who said that? Who thought it was a good idea? Like, you're not gonna be putting apples or pears or strawberries on a pizza, so why pineapple then? Like, why? Why? You said that, so I see. I see. The expert opinion has arrived. Well, I mean, if you think it's good, you feel free to enjoy that, because, like, I'm not canceling pineapple pizza in general. You know, everyone likes their own stuff, but streamer here dislikes it. Dislikes it. Completely. What if you eat the pineapple first and then the pizza? Well, the problem is the pineapple. Cause like, the pizza itself was good, but like the pineapple, I just apparently dislike pineapples. Cause even before eating pineapple pizza, there was a point where it's like, let me just eat some pineapple pieces, right? Like just cut pineapple and eat the pieces, and it tasted not good. Like not as bad as banana, I guess. Like I could probably still eat it a bit easier than banana, but oh yo, no. Not at all. Not the vibes. Not the vibes at all. Pineapple is probably the most controversial pizza topping for sure. It really is. It really is. Cause like, I just don't get it. Like, why specifically pineapple? If we're putting pineapple on pizza, let's do strawberries as well then. Like, what exactly makes pineapple so special that specifically pineapple needs to come on pizza of all the fruits? Because there's so many different ones. Let's put maybe durian on it as well, for good measure. Pineapple on its own can be strong. Yeah, I suppose so. How is it? It's like when you eat pineapple, like you digest pineapple, but pineapple also digests you, because like it has some kind of like this acids. So technically, when you eat pineapple, you just basically eat each other with pineapple or something, which sounds way kinkier than it has any right to be, but it's also gross. I wonder if pears on pizza would be tasty. That's exactly my question. Like, if people find pineapple tasty on pizza, let's maybe try with different fruits as well and see if there's other interesting combinations. Cause like, you know. Actually, I've heard of people putting pears on pizza, but no clue if it's any good. I never heard that. At least, well, I haven't seen anybody ever do that, so I don't know. Maybe somebody should try. Who likes to cook pizza? Do we have any people here who like to cook pizza, who could potentially at some point make pizza with like some pears or something and give us a detailed report of how it went? Some homemade pizza? Renai! Hello! Welcome, Renai! Ah, it's Renai! Oh my god, I don't have any mods today. Wait, I need to give a shout out to Renai. I don't think I ever gave a shout out to Renai. Give me a second. Oh, forgetting how to give shout outs, but that work? Yeah, that work. Guys, check out Renai super cool streamer. You should check out Renai. Renai plays games, a lot of games, and I barely ever have a chance to watch because I'm dead in the evening, but I love the fact that I got her to eat it on that Sabaton and ended up having to work when she did it. Let's go in. Oh my god, you're the luckiest person alive, aren't you? You know Gordon Ramsay, right? Yeah? On an episode of Kitchen Nightmares, he went to a restaurant run by insane people that had a pear pizza. I have not seen that episode. To be fair, I don't really like watching any of Gordon Ramsay shows because they make me feel very upset with everything. The only things I watched from Kitchen Nightmares, I think, like compilation of times where Gordon Ramsay actually liked the food, and that's about it. It probably says something about me, but... Oh, you like making pizza, Renai? I don't know what kind of fish you're talking about though. No clue. No clue what fish we're talking about here. I don't know. Ask the fish. I'm not the fish, so don't ask me. There ain't nothing better than homemade pizza aside from homemade stone-cooked pizza, but that's aficionado level. Well, you do need to have a specific equipment for that, don't you? Oh, thank you so much for gifted sub. Thank you, Squid. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Zolker, you got a sub. Welcome to the cult. Thank you so much, Squid. You're very generous. Thank you. Well, so Renai, here's also hi Syrup. Syrup, hello, welcome. So here's the deal. What we were talking about. I don't know if you like managed to catch the conversation. We were talking about pineapple on pizza and like what are the possibilities of putting other fruit on pizza? Because I'm asking, if we're putting pineapple on pizza and there are people that say it's good, why not try putting something else on pizza, some other fruit? Because like what makes pineapple so special? So the question is, if anyone is here like cooking homemade pizza from time to time and is willing to take a risk and put something like, I don't know, pears on pizza or something else and give us a report of how it went, that would be cool, because I want to know. Because I don't like pineapple on pizza, right? But also, like, you know, it feels unfair that the only controversial thing like that is a pineapple. There must be something else. Well, I feel like strawberry chocolate pizza doesn't count because then it's like a dessert and not like your usual pizza with cheese and pizza sauce, right? Because like chocolate pizza, yeah, I know about that one, and I think it's way more common than you would think it is. However, it's chocolate and like it's sweet stuffs on the pizza, so that I can understand. It's just like a pizza interpretation of a dessert. But if we're talking about just like, you know, normal salty cheesy pizza and then all of a sudden you put fruit on it like pineapple, like, you know. Oh, thank you for critique your art redeem. Thank you. You came to me in time of need. Did you post it on Discord? Okay, let me save the art and I'll open Discord and I'll see. Posted the episode on Discord. Thank you. I'll check it. I'm actually curious. Pear pizza. That sounds insane though, right? But also, the drawing I shared in ArtShare, just looking for advice on the character design, what I could do different to improve it. Hell yeah, let me open Discord and then we'll take a look. You came to the correct person, cause boy do I love working on character designs. And I would like to believe that I do have some knowledge on character design as well. Pizza with apples and grapes. Like, it doesn't sound appetizing though, does it? Cause like, when you say pizza, you imagine something salty, cheesy, nice. And then if you put apples and grapes on it, all of a sudden it's not that. But then also, you know, sometimes certain food combinations, even though they seem very random, they might work pretty well. Would be perfect for a Discord watch along. I don't know, do you guys want to watch together Kitchen Nightmares on Discord? I mean... Oy. Okay, creative art share. Character design. Right, this is the changing OC design, that one, right? The one that you posted yesterday, I believe? You came to the correct person because she is one of the very best no one ever was. Well, I wouldn't say like that, but I do have some knowledge. I have knowledge. So let me share the knowledge, the sacred knowledge. To be honest, the only other fruit I could see is if you put orange juice in the tomato sauce. Yeah, I feel like some citrusy stuff in the tomato sauce probably would be okay. Like, that doesn't sound too crazy. That sounds like something that could be good. Okay, Zoink, so you do want to watch Kitchen Nightmares on Discord. I mean... Draw them is her real quest to create the laser gods. Oh no, is that a song? Am I supposed to be singing that one? Okay, let's see. Well, to be honest, This is Tansy. He's supposed to be a honey badger raccoon hybrid human. Aha, honey badger. Honey, what does a honey badger look like? What does a honey badger look like? I mean, I do kind of know what badger looks like, but still, let me Google the reference. What the hell? Honey badger. Badger. Mushrooms, badger. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Oh my god, it's so cute. It's so cute. But they're so probably dangerous. They got such long claws as well. Oh my god. Yeah, somehow like you know what the badger looks like, but then you look at the badger and you're like, I'm unsure if I ever actually knew what the badger is supposed to look like. Not gonna lie. Honey badger is not a badger. It's basically really nasty, aggressive weasel. It's kind of like what are they called? Oh man, I forgot the English name for this. For this animal, but this is like the domestic animal. What are they called? Guinea pigs! Right! Guinea pigs, right? Because they're also not pigs. But like they call pigs. And like in Russian, even in Russian they also call pigs in a way. So funny. They have big ass teeth. Honey badger are known as more ferocious animals. They attack their predators. Ooh. Okay, well, I see the teeth. I see the teeth, but here's the deal. Here's what I want to say. There's not much going on so far in your design, I would say, because like what I see here is just the head, right? And you're trying to imitate the honey badger, like the fur coloring and patterns with like some fur. Although like I'm looking at the reference and honey badger doesn't really have that stuff, the white fur on the face, but I mean it is an OC, so I mean it doesn't really matter as long as you like it. Oh my god, I found a picture where Lioness, I think, killed the honey badger. What the hell? Oh my god, I am trying to talk about art. Why am I supposed to be squatting all of a sudden? Moko! Why are we squatting? No clue where the English name came from. I mean, Russian also came from somewhere. I don't know. It's so a pig. Why do they call it pig? It's not pig. That's a raccoon. I use a raccoon mask thing, but in white. Oh, I see. Okay, so like, all right, mix. To be honey badger and the raccoon hybrid. That like that. I see. Okay, well, give me a second. I'm gonna go squat real quick because we're in exercise mode apparently. Give me a second. Oh, moko. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Still though, my point stands. There's not much design so far going on in this character because this is only a humanoid head, right? With like animal-shaped ears, plus you put two, I guess, like kinda basically imitating the fur patterns of a raccoon and the honey badger. So like there's not much going on. Like I'm not entirely sure what kind of advice you want to get here, because there's not really much. Like, yeah, so far this character's patterns do remind me of an animal. Yeah, I guess I would associate it with a raccoon more than honey badger, but that's just because a honey badger is not something I encounter often enough compared to, let's say, raccoons. I wanted to keep a human head and face, but that traits from the two animals. Yeah, I mean, I can clearly see that. for sure. Again, like the honey badger is not something that I personally get from this so far. Like I really just get the raccoon, I think, but that's because like I do not encounter honey badgers frequently. And again, like I don't know what you will want to do with the rest of this character's body. Like maybe if you could figure out something with like a full body, that would be more readable that it's two of these animals, but yeah. I mean, it is human. Like, I'm really not sure what to say in terms of design. I am really interested in how this double colored eye situation works, because like I can see that there's like this line going on. Oh no, did I just drew a Pokeball in the eye? Sorry. Okay. But I mean, yeah, it's a start. The teeth are there. The animal ears are there. I would maybe think a bit more about the ear placement. But again, it's not exactly about the design, it's more about the technical situation, because like imagine we have like a head, right? A human head, let's say. I'm just gonna do like a little side profile, right? Like we have a head. Whatevs. Situation. Usually, like when you see humans with animal ears, they would probably grow from somewhere this area, like this maybe, and then from that point you kind of position them how they would be positioned. So like in this case, I personally would put ears just a little bit more of like here, I suppose. But that's, again, this is more of anatomy question and how that works rather than character design. Although I guess it is part of the design, but not that much. So yeah, I don't know, maybe it is reasonable to also make animal nose, because like so far it looks like just a human nose, but again, this is also a matter of preference, because I don't know what the rest of this character looks like, and you might not be going exactly for a furry. You want to tap more into like some kind of just humanoid creature, so that definitely isn't necessary to have an animal nose. Yeah, the only thing I would say is, if you really want people to recognize the two animals that go into this design, just really try to focus on the most prominent features of those two animals and how do you implement them in the design so that like they are always visible. Like, I don't know, specific body type maybe, some patterns. Like you're already doing it like with the face and the hair color, but yeah, just look into something like how do you make sure that the most prominent, the most visible, the most noticeable features of those animals are on this design. But other than that, I don't really have that much to say about the head. It's a good start. Keep up the good work. And I think you'll end up with a pretty good OC design. So yeah, good stuff, good stuff. Bloop. I'm sorry if I wasn't too helpful this time, but yeah, as I said, there's not that much work done yet to give, like, you know, a bigger advice, but I hope so. Maybe it's some things made you think or something. So yeah, thank you again for redeeming the art critic, and thank you for showing us your art once again. It's all cool. It's fine. It helped me think about what to do next. And that's good then. That's important. That's good. And I will continue turning myself into Bofmosa. I am buff. I am so buff. This is again, as we discussed, this is what happens after you redeem 15 squats on this stream as well. Man, everyone is playing Zenless Zone Zero. I am so tempted to just also go for it and play it. But I don't know. Like, I thought, oh, maybe I should save it up for stream. Because I didn't plan to stream Zenless Zone Zero this week. I'm like, yeah, I'll probably stream it next week if I'm able to stream. But then it's like, everyone is already playing it and their login bonuses, their redeem codes, and I'm just like, I don't want to be missing out on stuff either. So what do I do? Do I just like play it and stream it not from the beginning? Cause like, again, on the other hand, we already seen it on my channel. Like, I already played it from the beginning because I was in second closed beta, so I already streamed it anyways. But maybe it would have been interesting to stream it from the beginning. I don't know. What do I do? Do I just play it or do I save it? Cause so tempted. So tempted. It's a fun game. It really is got the action of Honkai Impact, third the openness of Genshin and all that. To be honest, when I played it, I didn't feel that much of an openness, but again, I played closed beta number 2, so maybe there wasn't much available. So I really want to see also like what changed since the beta, what changes they implemented. I'm very curious about that, so I don't mind, you can play it if you want. Yeah, I do. I just want the rewards, to be honest. Because, like, yeah, I could definitely wait with, like, a gameplay. I could be patient, but, like, in order to claim the rewards, you do need to have an account, and I still don't have a game account, so I need to kind of start something to get the stuff. And, like, yeah. Oh, boy. I'd say just do it. Who cares about chronological order? Well, that's what I want to know, if you guys care or not. Because if you do not care, and because we already seen the beginning anyways, some months ago, maybe it's not that important, I can just go for it. She's super cutie, thank you! No, you're a cutie! You're the cutie, Renai. Renai is the cutie one. Yes, you should believe me. You should believe your streamer. The streamer says Rena is a cutie, which means Rena is a cutie. Also, hi, Foxes! Hello! Hello! How are you? How are you doing? I got big plans for tomorrow and today. Okay, hell yeah. I'm interested. I'm listening. What plans we talking about? Is it something romantic? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I care about the chronological order of Yakuza 0. Well, that is no problem. At least Yakuza 0 doesn't have redeem codes that expire soon-ish. Literally not cute, I'm violent. Well, I mean, I'm also violent, but still you say I'm cute, so... From Eastern European. Eastern Europeans are just like by default, you know? Crave violence. Well, yes, you got it right. First today, I'm going bowling today. Hell yeah, that's nice. Ooh, gotta have fun. Finally, you're taking a break from your golfing and going bowling, doing some more peasant entertainment. Oh, Libertarium, hello! Welcome! How are you? No, you're the stinky one here. People in chat are having romance? I don't believe it. Well, I mean, I believe Foxes. I believe that Foxes is having some romance going on. Because Foxes is talking about in so much juicy detail, you know. You like soup? That automatically makes you less violent. What's wrong with liking soup? What's wrong with liking soup? Excuse you. Cute little soup sipping creature. Who's... excuse... what's wrong with soup? My father eats soup. My mother eats soup. My grandma eats soup. People eat soup. Soup is a normal dish. What? Oh my god. What kind of beef you got with soup, Rena? What do you mean? What's up? What? Huh? I'm going to the concert tomorrow. Bookie's also gonna be there. What kind of concert? Oh, that's exciting as well. What kind of concert? I don't golf. You do, though. We all know you do. You don't have to hide it, Foxes. Don't worry. I still love you. Soup is lovely. Exactly. Soup is lovely. I didn't say anything was wrong with it. Well, what makes you think that person is gonna be less violent if they eat soup? Explain. Give us a very detailed explanation, please. Because we're confused here. I ate soup as a child. Now I don't. Definitely not a coincidence. I mean, as a child, you eat soup because your parents force you to, so that checks out. But then I think as an adult, it's kind of a choice. You just really gotta come to the point where you're like, yeah, I do actually enjoy eating soup, but it's also, you know, not every soup is enjoyable. The most enjoyable soup is obviously still homemade, but also a lot of times you just don't feel like making that because, like, you know, in order to have a homemade soup, you gotta make a homemade soup, and making homemade soup is work. Burn too many tongues? Then that would make it more violent, though. Metal, my dad's band. Ooh, hell yeah, man. You are fancy, aren't you? I see. Fancy pants right there in chat. Look at him. He got romance? He got his dad in a band? I think that's a fancy pants person in the chat. Soup drinker. And I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't know what's your problem with soup. I have no idea. Soup drinker. Doesn't elaborate, leaves. Oh my god. You are a menace, Renai. I don't know what you have against soup and why you think if you drink soup you're automatically not violent. I would like to prove you otherwise, but that's not gonna be appropriate on the stream. If only there was PvP in Genshin. I could, you know, offer you a duel, but I guess you don't play Genshin anyways. But I could at least offer to show you that I'm definitely violent. Can't go wrong with Heinz soup. I don't know, haven't tried Heinz soup. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. But you know, here's a problem with a pre-made soup that's not like a restaurant soup, but a soup like out of the can or something. It always has, like, you can recognize it by the flavor. It's not necessarily a bad soup, but you eat it and you feel that it's not the homemade soup. And it's still good, but it disappoints you a little bit because it just kind of lacks this, you know, something in there. I will happily take that compliment. I do play Genshin. Oh, you do play Genshin? Well, why are you still not on my friend list then in Genshin, huh? Because I never offered, that's why. Stupid question, innit? I guess you will never know what concert is. What do you mean I'll never know what concert is? What? Why? Now you're confusing me, Foxes. Play Yoimiya in Yelan with Bennett and Sucrose. Oh hell yeah, finally Sucrose main, cause Sucrose is precious girl and people gotta play Sucrose. Not me though, not me though. Oh god, my team in Genshin these days, like I can't say it's scuffed, but also, yeah. It works, but it's just a combination. The absolute soup elitist. You asked what concert I was going to and didn't read the message. Did I not? I did though. I read the metal that it's your dad's band. No, you didn't send anything else. I read that one out loud, and I even said that you're fancy pants because your dad is in the band and you got romance, no? You telling me you're the one who's not listening carefully? Huh? You think what I say is not important? You're not listening? Oh my god. Don't worry about it, Foxes. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah. You don't have to listen to me. That's fine. I also play a team that I call Egg and Yay are pretty gay. It's just an A and Yay in it. Oh my god. That's perfect. My current team looks like Furina, because you know Furina is also a healer. That's my motto for the past months. Furina is also a healer because yeah. Then Zhongli, A, because I have her, so might as well, you know. She gives... Her skill is great. Her skill is great. I'm glad that my chat bullied me into building her, because I had her at level 50 for, like, years. And Nivelette, because, oh my god, the water cannon, just Nivelette's water cannon, what can be better? It's just great. It just works. It just gets the job done. What can I say? So that's my current team so far. And obviously, depending on what I'm fighting, I can also switch characters. I have Yoimiya, who's super strong. I never really intended to build her strong, because I also got her an accident, but then I did build her, and she ended up being strong. I was like, well, might as well play her, because I do kind of like her skill, so... 14k points! Ooh! Full healer team, so you can't ever die. Holy moly. I mean, Nivelette heals himself, Zhongli puts a shield, so technically nobody gets injured anyways. And then, well, Furina is also a healer technically, if I really need to. But like, you know, Furina is a healer after the battle, after the fight, when I'm like, okay, well, I need some help, so let's do that. OP. Fox around and find out! Fox around and find out. Yep, that sounds about right. In it. Foxes. Also, by the way, the new Genshin version stream just started. In case you didn't know. Well, probably everyone knows, but just saying. Well, I mean, I actually probably ended already. It started when I started streaming. That's when it started. So don't forget to claim your Primorgem codes, whoever plays Genshin, because Primorgem codes, you know? Oh boy, that's a lot of foxes in one chat. Whatever shall I do? Whatever shall I do? So, important question. Renai, I have very important question to you. Very important. I need to know. It's like, I can't sleep at night. I need to know. So, Renai, what does the fox say? It's funny. Trust me, it was a funny joke. It's a funny joke. It's like that one video of two foxes screaming at each other. I think they look kind of like they're laughing at each other though. But yeah, I know what the... Oh, that got auto-modded. Okay, I'll allow this. For this one, I'll allow this. Oh boy, okay, I don't think I can read that on stream. That seems highly inappropriate. Oh my god. Well, at least now I know what does the fox say. Which fox does it say that though? You? Auto-mod. Yeah, it got very heavily auto-modded. But I allowed it. Don't worry. It's probably back. At least it's kind of back for me. I guess. I suppose. Literally screamed that during a race when someone was bumping me down the street. Do you have a clip of that? That probably is so funny. That's so funny. Do you know sometimes when nice people are just raging because of the video game? It's so funny. It's so funny. Fox Geckery is amazing. True. Dreamwell, I don't. Oh no, you don't have a clip. How could you? How could you not have a clip of that? Now I'll have to go search for it myself, if I even can find it. Probably not. Or nor. No screaming Renai for me, I guess. Or maybe I have to actually manage to tune into the stream at some point and hope that I'm gonna be raging that day. Oh boy. The people who tell me they'll clip stuff never clip anything. That's why you gotta take the matters into your own hands. You gotta get that clip done after the stream. Although I do understand that clipping stuff after the stream may seem very annoying. Because honestly, looking at your own VODs, you're like, oh my god, do I have to go through hours of this content and try to find where did I say the funny? I have zero energy after 8-hour stream. That's understandable. Understandable. Have a nice day. Don't look through that much. Time for 10-second clip, yeah. Yes, it's exactly what I'm saying. Not worth it. Not worth it. Not worth it. Oh, hi, Paladin! Hello! Welcome, welcome, welcome! How are you doing? Yeah, thankfully I have a stream deck, so I hit the button and go back and redo the clips after that stream. I see. That's... How does that work though? Like, you have a button to clip on the stream deck, so you basically just like make a clip which is scuffed of that thingy, and then after the stream you go into the scuffed clip, you find where the fragment was, and you make the proper one? Is that how that works? I was gonna say, can always add the clip command to fix it later. Do we not have a clip command though? I don't know, is that the default command? Wait, let me see. Stream elements. Is that the command in there? I think we might have that command. Still, also, honestly, whenever something happens, remembering that you can actually clip the thing is an important challenge that I always fail to accomplish. Let's see. Chat commands. I have a button that makes a clip, and sometimes it's perfect, sometimes it's completely off, but in the correct time, so I just make a new one with the correct content and delete the old one. Okay, yeah, that makes sense, I guess. I suppose. I can send you another clip, just no screaming. Oh, no screaming. Okay, chat, comment, content, deny, dual, emote, center, follow it, give away, give points. Okay, but that's the stuff for everyone, probably, right? Moderator. That's not here. Super moderator. Also not really a clip command. I don't know. I don't think Stream Elements has the clip commands. Although maybe they have like. Wait, add a new command. Command template. Let's shout out latest Twitch support timeout. Oh. Cancel. Oh, Ultraplex! Hello! Welcome! Hi! How are you doing? Welcome. Welcome in. Nice to see you. I don't think so, but I care too much about timing, so I would ever use it when clipping somebody. Yeah, I feel like clipping with just like the clipping tools on Twitch is way better than that. Anyways. But it's been good then? Yeah, it has been. Has it been good for you though? That's the real question. Yep, it's above Shimoza. We have to finish it. Today is the day. It's the time. We finally are at the point where this needs to be finished. It has to be finished. I don't know how, but we have to put effort. And on today's stream, we have to finish this artwork because it needs to be finished. That's about it. That's all I can say. It needs to be done. Either way, Stream Elements does not have a clip command, and it seems like it's the technical stuff that either needs to be there by default or I'm stupid. One out of two. I would not be surprised if that's the second option. Mr. Sandman. Tomorrow we have a Yakuza stream, by the way, guys, so don't forget about that one. Man, it's been so long since I opened Yakuza. Kinda tempted to play something else. I don't know. It's like, here's what I have so far with Yakuza. I'm really enjoying the game. Like, it's fun, it's entertaining and all, but holy moly guacamole, with the way I play it, it drags on for so long. And because I can't do like 8-hour streams anyways, because, I mean, well, I'm not human, but I possess a fairly human-like body right now. And that body does not do long streaming. So... you should stay awake tonight. Why? Why? Why would I need to stay awake tonight? What for? Why? For your stream, or so you can stop complaining that you always miss my streams? Well, I mean, it's not like you stream when I'm asleep per se. It's more like it's late in the evening, and then I just kind of, you know, I die at the evening. I just stop existing there for a little bit. Like, sometimes I do manage to watch some streams, but most of the time it's just lurking. Like, I just open about like 3 streams in a background, and then I go either play Genshin or just like do other things. And like, don't get me wrong, there were quite a few points where I was like, oh, maybe I should stop by and say hi to Renai, and then I just started staring at the wall, like, and yeah, that never happened. Even though your stream was right there, open on my laptop. Like a lizard, exactly. Well, you probably also have it sometimes, right? Like when you're kind of tired and when your brain stops functioning for the day, sometimes you just kind of end up being like, So yeah, that's me sometimes. But today I'll probably be playing Zenless Zone Zero. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea, doesn't it? Since nobody cares about chronological order, and anyways everybody probably already played it, I can probably just play it. But then I'm thinking, like, should I be also pulling for characters off stream, or should I save that for stream? Because, like, I have no impulse control when it comes to pooling for characters, and I will be probably having quite a lot of pools starting to play the game. So I'm like, It's Endless Zone Zero, more like exactly. I have that in the morning, definitely an evening night person. A lot of creative people are evening or night people, but the problem is that's not me at all somehow. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm just like the opposite of what all the artists and content creators are. I'm like, I would like my proper sleep schedule, please. And thank you. I didn't realize I already owned Horizon, so I've been putting it in the lab to test mods and stuff, so I'll probably stream it at some point too. That's a great idea, brother. That's exactly what you should do, because that's Horizon. On stream, exactly, that's the problem. That's why I'm like, or should I even play it off stream or not? Because like my no impulse control will be pull for characters. Pull for characters. Get yourself some nice new shiny characters. Get yourself characters. I'm like, no, people have to see what I'll get, right? But I'll try my best to maybe control my impulses to pull. But then also, like, I need some characters to play with, because, like, sure, starting party is fine, I guess, but also I would prefer to have someone else. We'll see. Maybe I'll make some pulls. I'm definitely a night person when it comes to creating D&D stuff. Nobody is awake to bother me. That's fair. You know how I usually solve that problem? Like, because as a child, I didn't have my own separate room, right? Like, and don't get me wrong, it's like a normal thing in Russia, especially in Moscow, because it's an apartment in a big city, right? So I didn't have my own room. So, like, the time when I could do things without being bothered was either during the day when my family is at work, right? Or very, very early in the morning when everybody's still sleeping, but that was mostly, you know, on weekends. So... And that's the times when I did stuff, so I think that's just like now the habit of like, oh yeah, I'm productive during the day, I'm productive in the morning, but then no. I need the chat luck boost for pools. I need the streamer luck as well, I think. I really want the shark lady. I really want her. I think getting her would be great. Time to create horribly scuffed chin because people complain. Ay ay ay. Weren't you at school though? Well, yeah, but like you're at school until certain time, right? You're at school until like 1 or something, 1 p.m. But then your parents work till 6 and they come home at around 7, so you still have that little buffer of time in between when you come home from school and when your parents come back, so... But yeah, weekends were the best, because my parents like to sleep in, which is understandable. They're working people, so on weekends they kind of want to catch up on some sleep. I don't need that. I don't care about extra sleep. I'm perfectly fine. So I just kind of used to getting up very early on weekends and just going to the kitchen and doing stuff in the kitchen, because, you know, where else? Don't laugh, people complain about my screens using AI shit because I don't have better, so it's time to make something where so it was AI. Oh, yoy yoy. I judge you heavily for that one. I finally got far enough to pull and laughed even harder when I saw Wolfman was the only guy. I mean, he's great though. Von Likaon is great. I don't know why you don't want him. He's so good. It's misery. It is misery. Renai, it is misery. When you have AI as part of your setup, it is indeed misery. I own my home, but my mom was going through a divorce and I let her use my room in case she needed somewhere to sleep. So for 3 years, I didn't have my own room and instead was out in my living room on my couch. Dear Lord, that was miserable. No free time, no privacy, everyone fighting with each other to waste my time. So glad it's over. Lol, bro, that's very understandable. I grew up with pretty much no privacy, so I guess I'm kind of a bit easier on that one. Because I'm like, yeah, it is what it is. That's just my life, but it's still though. Nowadays, it's, yeah. You can judge, I have nothing better and someone generated these for me. I hate it every time I look at it, but people have started complaining, so now it has to become worse looking. You can probably find some free assets though. Instead of, like, what exactly kind of stuff you wanna have? Like, what exactly do you need? What exactly you wanna replace? Because maybe you can find some free assets for now. The starting, be right back, ending, and offline screens are all AI. Yeah, I did think that starting was AI. That's the one I saw the most, I guess. Well, I mean, obviously, I know that the style you're going for is a bit more specific, so it might be harder to find free stuff, but however, if you're willing to maybe like play around with some shapes and everything, like you have your character reference sheet, right? Like you can take your character to use for some part of art, I suppose, because, like, you know, commissioning is expensive. But there is this website. Let me send you the website. It's mostly about more cute stuff, although it does have less cute things as well if you search for it. But basically it has free materials for streaming. It's all in Japanese, but don't be scared. Just use auto translator from your browser, because, like, yeah, that's what I do. And like you can read their like terms of service and everything, and they do say that you don't even have to credit anything if you like use the assets. It's fine, and yeah, it's free to use. But you know, I use that frequently for special events and stuff, and they have backgrounds, they have animated thingies, they have small elements for like chatting and anything. But like basically the idea is that you can find some different separate assets, maybe combine them into a solid screen, slap your character art on top of that, and that's already certainly something. And hey, you even made it yourself in a way, I guess. So maybe if you're willing to. There are probably some more free assets that you can find on Coffee, but I honestly have no idea how to search for specific stuff on Coffee, because like the only times I do actually find some free backgrounds to use there is like if somebody posts that on Twitter and I'm like, oh, that's cool, I'd like to use that, thank you very much. But like just searching there is impossible. So will this work in Microsoft Paint? I mean, the way you download assets from that website is just like PNGs or like a video if it's animated. So I don't see why you can't put a PNG in Microsoft Paint. So feel free. You know what, actually, I would advise you, unless you actually want to draw, because that would be the only reason I see why you would use Microsoft Paint. Instead of Microsoft Paint, try using PowerPoint if you want to make screens. Like if you just want to combine elements, apply gradients, and have like some some elements snapping to grid, for example, and stuff. Use PowerPoint instead, because you can export separate slides from PowerPoint as like PNGs and stuff, right? So just use that one. Just use that one, please, if you have it, of course. I don't know if it is still a norm for everyone to have a PowerPoint and like just in general Microsoft Office. If not, my apologies, but like, you know, that's a solid option. Never heard that recommendation before. I mean, come to my channel, I'll recommend you a bunch of stuff, but I'm telling you, it's so much easier to use for actually designing stuff. Like, unless you want to draw, which, yeah, you probably can only do properly in Microsoft Paint. Unless you want to draw, I don't see why you shouldn't be using PowerPoint, because, like, it has the grids, it has the snapping, it has, like, a bunch of shapes. You can choose the colors, you can type text in there. Yeah, you know. And plus, when you like copy pasta image into your Microsoft Paint, it becomes permanently attached to the canvas. You don't have layers, but with PowerPoint, you still have all your elements that you put on the canvas as separate items that you can move around at any times. So, you know. Fave artist never fails to impress. I mean, it's just looking for cheap solutions for stuff. Cause, like, you know, ideally, you probably design streaming overlays and stuff like, what's it called? Illustrator, for example, or Photoshop. But I'd say Adobe Illustrator. But, like, we're not fancy like that. We don't do that kind of stuff. We go the easy way. And if you do already have Microsoft Office on your PC, just use it. I wasn't paying attention. Did you say artists use PowerPoint to draw? What? No. I was saying that if you wanna design yourself some streaming overlays, right? It's better to use PowerPoint instead of Microsoft Paint. Like, PowerPoint can act as a good designing tool, especially if you already have Microsoft Office installed either way, you know. But no, I don't think you can properly draw. Like, there is, I think, like a tool for doodling, I think, in PowerPoint, but that's so scuffed. I wouldn't recommend even touching it. It's just scuffito. Yeah, and see, so people do, I assume, have Microsoft Office then. So that's just perfect. No reason to buy Microsoft Office anymore, thank God. Not like I ever did anyways. I mean, okay, let's be honest, who buys Microsoft Office? Like, I am the person who grew up with Microsoft Office just being default on a PC, right? Like, it always was there, so... If you're asking me to buy it, I obviously will not do that at all. But then again, that kind of applies to most of the software I use, unless I have, like, deep respect for the developers, which is rare. Yeah, I've never bought it ever. It used to be part of the Windows. Yeah. But the thing is, I think I got into the period with my laptop when it wasn't something you could just easily get for free. Well, I mean, as in a more or less reasonable way. So I just have like a very scuffed version, like an old version of PowerPoint and Word and Excel. But the thing is, like, I don't know what would be the difference. There are probably some new functions or something that were added in the newer versions, but like, I never needed them, not during my study. Like, I was perfectly fine with those older versions. So, you know. Large corporations, so I would feel fine needing to buy it. They did the same thing as Adobe and moved to cloud-based bullshit. The big difference is there's free alternatives to Office, unlike Adobe Creative Suite. And don't say GIMP. And someone decided it was a monthly fee. I'm like, oh, so you mean it's free forever now? So pirate. Yeah, exactly. It is. But see, it's never morally incorrect to take software that are made by big corporations and just, you know. Cause like, if at least they made it well or something. Although I have no complaints about the Microsoft Office. Like, I don't know, at least with Microsoft Office I never had any issues, but again, I am using older versions and I don't know what's up with the newer ones anyways. But like, as long as I remember myself, Microsoft Office was kind of fine, but simply because it's Microsoft, it's kind of like, you know, it's Microsoft. I don't really care about Microsoft, do I? Because they definitely don't care about me, so why should I? I have way more beef with Adobe, because Adobe just tries to implement as much as they possibly can and they end up like absolutely shitting themselves with that. And shitting the software I use, because like, I still remember, I still am very salty about that one time when I was using my Substance Painter that I, mind you, bought on Steam. So like it's a permanent license. And yeah, that was like the first version of Substance Painter that was already by Adobe. It was right after they purchased it. And I worked with Substance Painter for a very long time before as well, right? And I never had any issues, but as soon as I started working on a project with Substance Painter by Adobe from Steam, I got such a weird error that just like destroyed a bunch of progress that I made on textures. Like, thank God it wasn't a big project, so it was fine for me to restart, but it was an error that you could not resolve. Like, it was just there, and I've never seen that error, and it was new. It came from the newer version, and it wasn't, and it have never ever existed. And like, people on the internet also, I think, complained about it, because I did find some complaints. It's like, what the hell, Adobe? You just purchased the rights to the software and you're already doing this? Come on. The last good version of Microsoft Office was in 1995. Ever since, they've been adding pointless bullshit. Well, I don't know. It doesn't like bother me. Like, sure, maybe there are some functions that are not needed, but also whatever they have so far, like, it doesn't, at least it doesn't break any of my projects, and like, yeah, I can still find whatever I need to find, so I don't have any beef with the software. Unlike Adobe, because Adobe software is just broken oftentimes. Like, at least that stuff's not broken. If it has useless stuff, whatever. But as long as it's not broken. But when it's broken, that's when it becomes a problem. And on top of the fact it's expensive, it's also not very good. Whoever is in charge of the UI must have been like, how could we make this the least intuitive way possible? Did the UI change, by the way? I don't know, like, I haven't seen any newer versions of Substance Painter. Like, again, the one I have is still pretty much looks like a logarithmic Substance Painter, because it was like the first version by Adobe. So like, I don't even know, did they change it much? What's it looking nowadays like? No joke, if you open Office 95, everything you need is already there. It's amazing. It doesn't look as nice though, probably. Maybe. I don't remember what Office 95 looked like. It's been a long time. Microsoft Word's UI is an algebra equation. Oh boy. It's, yeah, you know, not only UI, hotkeys as well. I feel like Microsoft Word hotkeys are so inconvenient, because also, I think Microsoft Word, even among the Microsoft Office software, is the only one that in order to save the file, you have to hit Shift F12, I think, or something. Like, because in PowerPoint, Control S works. In Excel, Control S works, at least in my versions. But then in Word, it's like Shift F12. And like, okay, I can memorize that, but why though? But why? Who thought of that? Why is that? Why? It started with the 2007 version. It's just like, who is this for? I mean, I don't know. I don't know, for someone. For someone. But yeah, also, there are always a lot of things that I don't know how to properly edit, I guess, in Word. It is true, though. It is true. Now that you're saying that, like, because right now I don't use Word as much, but when I was studying, I did. And of course, when you study, sometimes you have to make very pretty documents in there, right? And then, like, that was... Oh god. So, another complaint that I do have about Microsoft Word. I studied in English, right? So like my documents are in English. So let's say I am making a title page, like maybe even not a title page, but like a cover page. And what you do with the cover page, you put a date in there. And the thing is, if you use like pre-made cover pages, they have the date there set to like the type of that thing is a date. It's not just like numbers written, right? It's not just text, it's an actual date thingy. And because my goddamn laptop is in Russian, because my Windows version is in Russian and I can't change the language of it, it just constantly tries to write date or time in Russian, even though I rewrite it into English, but it's like, nah-uh. And it also doesn't happen all the time, and I don't understand when it happens, so I had to... Many times I had to really pay attention that, like, the language of that thing is correct, basically. It won't let you change the language because the Windows will not let me change the language, because the version of the Windows I have is the only type of Windows that is sold in Russia, and it is called Windows Home Single Language. So as soon as you select your language when you set up your computer for the first time, it's now stuck with you. You can't change the system language at all because it's just a Windows single language, and I didn't know that because nobody ever told me that that's a thing, and I never bothered with it as well because I never really needed it. But when I realized that, it was already too late. And yeah, in order to switch language for this kind of Windows version, what you can do is you can purchase Windows Pro. The problem with Windows Pro is that it's a lot of money for a lot of functions that I also absolutely do not need, because like, I'm not a developer, I don't need any of that, I just need my language. And you cannot just purchase, let's say, a language package separately either. It's just not even an option, so hell yeah, laptop in Russian, me likey. I use it a lot for D&D things, like I'll print out my player's character sheet, so I use basic formatting options like turning text into columns. Before it was a button and it just worked. Now you'd have an easier time shoving a wet noodle up an alligator's ass in a phone booth. Oh my god, that's praise though. That's a nice quote in it, yeah. Yeah, the formatting is confusing. It's not intuitive. Like a lot of times for formatting stuff, I had to go to the Google and ask Google, hey Google, how do I do this in Word? And then the Google would be like, okay, well, this is where you need to go. Time to wipe the hard drive and reinstall. I don't want to do that. That's the problem. That's the problem. That's gonna be so much work to reinstall the Windows, because then I'll have to remove all my files on a hard drive, right? I have to move the files, and I have a lot of files and they're everywhere, so I'll have to make sure I'll get everything and don't delete anything important, and I have a lot of important. And then I reinstall Windows, right? Okay, all good, all fine. But after that, I'll have to install back everything that I have installed, all my software, the problem with that is that also the software, a lot of software that I use have custom settings. So I will have to remember which custom settings I had and where to find them so I could put them back into every software, because then I'll be working with it. I'll be looking for some hotkey and it doesn't work. Oh no, because it was a custom hotkey. And yeah, that sounds like a nightmare. That sounds like a nightmare, not gonna lie. Have reinstalled Windows probably literally over 100 times by now. It's a way of life. I wish I could do that. I did reinstall Windows only once, and it was on a different laptop. But back then, the only software I had is Paint Tool Sai, which is like, you know, you install it back, done. But now I have Photoshop, and what does Photoshop has? Photoshop has custom settings that are not the default settings that I set for autosave and other things. And Photoshop has custom brushes that I also need to make sure that I won't lose them when I get the Photoshop back, because like, where the heck are my custom brushes? Blender would be the most nightmarish one, because Blender has a bunch of add-ons, and the stupid little artist that I am, all my add-on files, right, like the files for installation for Blender add-ons, where are they? They're everywhere. I do have an add-ons folder, and I tried to put some add-ons into one folder, so it's just, you know where everything is, but like, not everything is in there. And on top of that, there are a bunch of custom settings that I got into in Blender. Where did I get them from? From different tutorials. Do I remember which tutorials, which settings? Of course not. But like, I use the hotkeys because I'm just kind of used to specific hotkeys, but a bunch of hotkeys that I have are not the default hotkeys. Those are the hotkeys that need to be, you know, changed in settings, and like remembering what it was also like, oh, what was it? And then there's also ZBrush, and like, in case you don't know what ZBrush is, it's a 3D sculpting software, and it also has a bit of a custom interface, and it also has some custom brushes, and not only brushes, but also like, there are different things that can be custom in ZBrush. I think the stuff I have, like, they're brushes and they're like meshes and stuff, and that as well. Like, where are the files for those? Well, everywhere, I guess, and it's pain. But also again, on top of that, because part of my software, most of my software is like, you know, I didn't pay for it. I'll need to make sure that all the files for all my software are also somewhere where I can find them, right? So that's another one. And it's, I would love to have my Windows reinstalled, but I wish somebody could just do it for me and do it perfectly. But it's not obviously an option at all. That's not something that can happen. So I'm just chilling. I will have to do all of that probably eventually if I ever get like an actual PC for myself, which I hope one day maybe. But you know, at least then it feels more it's more motivation to do that, plus like the stuff will be on my laptop, so I can literally reference my laptop in a way and see, okay, what do I have here, what do I have here, what do I have here, and yeah, it's one day maybe, possibly, hopefully, maybe. And then maybe if I ever have a proper PC, I actually can have a goddamn English language in there. Cause, yeah. Okay, well, the progress today seems to be just as slow as it was last stream with this art. I don't know what it is about it, but I'm just like so slow with drawing this. I don't know, even though it's supposed to be just a simple, very simple art, but I guess world's slowest drawer or something. Man, I'm working on such a funky commission right now. Well, we all know it's a Fito's commission, but man, is it a funky commission? Can't wait to see it finished. Oh wait, I have to finish it myself. Oh no. But it's gonna be cool. And at least finally I finished the sketch and I showed it to Fito and like yeah, I got some feedback. Not much. So we're continuing, so that's great. And I even already finished the line art for that work. Oh my god. Godspeed. Godspeed! But that art is great. That art has a great idea. I can understand exactly why Fito would want to commission something like this. You know, respectfully. Also, oh man, by the way, I keep forgetting to talk about it, but since the paladin was here, I don't know, still here, but like, the books, the book. So I tried to listen to the Nameless City, and honestly, listening to that stuff kind of just makes me think that Lovecraft is really not my type of guy. No, not my type of guy, cause I don't know, like, I'm listening, and I hear a lot of words being said, but like, the amount of information behind those words feels so little and insignificant that I'm just like, It's like, you know, I'm thinking about it more, and I feel like my preference is towards a bit more specific story, because I feel like Lovecraft goes more for like the vibes and the place, the world description, which is cool, which is fun, but I usually do this with art because I'm not good with my words, like, you know, so I can understand that, but like when I'm going for books, I think what I'm looking for more is like actually more specific story, where even if there is some kind of philosophical meaning, some kind of stuff behind it, you can also just ignore it if you don't feel like understanding it and just like enjoy the simplicity of the story. So, what happened instead? I went for Brother Strugatsky, and I thought, hey, well, I read some of their books. What if I just like go through the entire list of all their literature and maybe see if I can get through all of it? And honestly, I just started from the first one, and so far I'm just enjoying it. Man, like, Soviet sci-fi, they're just good at writing sci-fi, I guess. Like, the way they write it, even though it was their first book, what's it called? The Land of Crimson Clouds, I think. That's the proper English translation for that book. Like, even though it's their first and they, I think, still haven't figured out their, like, co-writing style, it's already so enjoyable. And I don't even know, it's just like, you know, your average sci-fi, but it's just somehow brings me joy. That's kind of the point. A lot of Lovecraft works are about describing things that can't be described. It's not for you, don't worry about it. Yeah, I don't think that's for me. I think I'm more like, I would prefer art with that stuff. Like, describing stuff that can be described is, I prefer to do that stuff with artwork. That's why I do the artwork in the first place, and because yeah, comprehending words is, you know, it's words. Words are words. Words are hard. I don't speak them. I'm just like a creature creating art forced to use words. But I don't want to. I want to use art. My language is visual. Also, by the way, the video that you sent me, the audiobook, I think it used a bunch of AI art. It looked so goddamn ugly. Oh my god. Like, I mean, it's not that I'm like blaming you or anything, but just saying that all of it was a bunch of AI art. And I was like, I can't look at it. I can't look at it. Move it away, please. But yeah, what I can say though, I do recommend you guys checking out Strugatsky. I even insist, and like I'm saying, even the earlier books, because I don't know what's about it. It's just nice, even though like at least, well, not half of it. Okay, that's half. The one that I'm listening to right now while I'm drawing, I went through like at least I think about 9 chapters and so far it was really just a description of a team of the spaceship just preparing for the flight to the Venus, right? Like, there wasn't anything special apart from maybe some scientific things here and there throwing about, okay, how their new spaceship's gonna work, how this is gonna work, what's their mission, what's their plan. Like, you're really just people doing their job, right? And they're just preparing for that flight. And it's still somehow entertaining. I don't know, maybe I like just the writing style, or maybe like this is the kind of stories that I find like entertaining for my mind. But yeah, do highly recommend. You want some quality sci-fi of old times, of Soviet times, brother Strugatsky, right there. Pick them up. They good, I promise you. Although I don't know how good the translations are, because obviously I'm listening to that in Russian, because that would be sacrilegious to attempt to go for the English language. But I mean, I hope that the translations that are available are good, though, because you know, when it's in a different language, it really all depends on the translation. Okay. We're slowly getting there. Slowly but surely. But anyways, Paladin, if you ever get any interesting book recommendations, you can totally bring them to me, especially if it's the fantasy stuff, because I gobble that down. I do like me some fantasy. Okay, I might not be the Lovecraft fan. I might be way too small brain for his works. But overall, you never know. There might be something interesting. Once my mom recommended me some kind of romance novel, and honestly, me and my mom have very different tastes when it comes to books, and I already mentioned that at some point. But like, I don't know, like she recommended, I was like, sure. And that one singular time when I did decide to read that was actually good. Thank you! Hi, Shane! Hello, welcome! Thank you so much! Thank you for great artists. How are you doing? How are you? But yeah, that book, that one romance, that was actually good, even though it was not fantasy at all. It was just the thingy. Thank you for headpad as well. Yeah, by the way, guys, I fixed the headpads. Whoa. Thank you for headbutt. Going arcade. Ooh, fancy. You also fancy. Fancy entertainment. Well, good for you. I hope you will have fun there at the arcade. Man, I only was at the arcade when I was a kid, and it was, I think, on someone's birthday or something. I'm really missing out on potentially fun things in life, but at the same time, I don't know, I never thought that I would want to go to the arcade. Yeah, wait, let me also... Why is this so soft? Alright, because the flow is low. The flow is low. That's why. What are you boopa-dooping about? Oh, is that a reference? Is that a reference? Betsy Boop reference? Hi, Fito. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, how are you doing? I'm just chilling, to be honest. Just chilling. Nothing interesting. Just doing the art. Boop. Oh, Clay! Hi! Hello to you as well! How are you doing there? Doing good, just waking up. Oh, good morning then. Well, if it's morning, I guess. Is it appropriate to tell someone good morning when they wake up if they are waking up not in the morning? Because, like, I think it's appropriate. Because good morning is what you say when somebody is waking up. But if they're waking up not in the morning, like, I still think it's fine, but, you know, what are your opinions on that? What are your educated opinions? You think so? Yeah, I also think so. Like, why not? Like, what else can you say to a person that is waking up anyways? Like, I hope you had good sleep, but that sounds kind of, I don't know, way too fancy. I always just say good morning. So yeah, anyways, good morning to you, Fito. How are you, Clay? How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? You tell. Also, Fito, I finished the line art. So now it's gonna be the coloring stage. And the problem is, however, oh my god, you guys have no idea how much stress I currently have in my life. Because my destiny is being decided by the fate in this just couple of days. So, oh my god, and I'm still trying to stay functional and do things, but holy guacamole, I would like for this stress to be over, but unfortunately there's not too much I can do about it at this point. Thank you, Vito. Thank you. Doing good, waiting for ZZZ to finish installing after finishing my chores. No work today, so I might play some of that. Oh god, everyone's playing that. I guess I am also playing that today. But how can I play it without pulling for characters? That will be way too hard. Thank you, Clay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I should probably color the line art also, but that's for later. That's for later. That's for later. That's for later. Can enjoy the story. I guess I can. But I want the characters. Because I already seen the beginning of the story during the closed beta anyways. And I streamed it too, so I'm like, I I just want my Shark Lady, and I want the Von Licaon as well. And then I'll be happy if I have them, but you know. Well, I guess I will probably get those characters, considering how many pools we're getting at the start of the game. Oh, Gordon! Hello, hello, Gordon! Welcome! How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. I know nothing about the game yet. Well, then definitely no spoilers. But I just played it already on closed beta number 2, and I streamed it on this channel as well. So I pretty much know how it works and what to expect. I am just very curious to see like what are the new things they got since the second beta. And also I want the characters, specific ones. I'm just you know. I want that one with the goggles that's looking like a mechanic of sorts. Don't remember her name, but I like her vibe. Wait, was it the red-haired one from the Bellobog Industries? Is that the one? Von Licaon is pretty cool as well. He is. Oh my god, he is. Not red-haired one. Oh, the other one. Right, the big chested one. The big chest. Right. Probably. I think she is kind of interesting, but you know, we aren't talking about yesterday. What was yesterday? What game we took? Yeah, Zenless Zone Zero. Zenless Zone Zero. No booba command. Why would you think I would even have a booba command in chat? Like, what would that even do? What would that be for? What's Zenless Zone Zero? Same developer as Genshin Impact, basically. That's the game that they released like yesterday. So, yeah, that's the one. That's the one. I like how I roll my R's. Well, I am Russian, right? And in Russian language you kind of use that, so I'm just like trying to not forget how to do that here, I guess. I don't know, it's a habit. It's a habit. So it's a gambling and full of simping, pretty much. Yep, it's a gacha game, full of simping for a bunch of pretty cool characters. Although I must say, in terms of visual style, even though it is pretty similar to other projects that they have, because it's still anime style, because of this very dynamic animations approach that they took with this game, I think it has something special. Like, it definitely has its own like special stuff about the visuals. So at least in terms of artistic interest, you might want to check it out just to see what it's like. I didn't mean it as a command, I was just reacting to Big Booba talk. Okay, sure, that's fair, that's fair. I assume Zhongli, me too, brother, me too, and also Novelette. Oh my god, Dragon Man. Oh, yeah, that's the one. Ancient Dragon Man, my favorite. What does that command supposed to do? What kind of assets are you looking for? Huh? I'm so confused. I don't know. What is that command supposed to be? You want to buy assets? What kind of assets you want to buy? Holy guacamole. I think it's a Seisu version of Booba. Oh. So it's supposed to be ass, isn't it? I see. So that's what you're looking for in this channel. Well, we don't have any. We only have muscles. We only have muscles on this channel. That's all. You dumb or dumb? I am both. Both of these? Huh? What a funny joke, ain't it? Yep. Exactly. You know, like, if I joke about it first, you guys will not have a chance to joke about it. Because, like, when you already say it after I said it, that's not funny. So, that's my secret. Peak humor, exactly. See, I'm very funny. I'm actually a comedian at heart. I can make so many funny jokes. Do you guys want to hear a joke? Do you guys want to hear a very intellectual joke? It's definitely not my joke. I heard it somewhere, but it's very intellectual, so I thought I'll memorize it. Hard comedian? No, just a comedian. So do you want a joke? Yes, no, maybe? Highly intellectual, no? Oh god. God damn it. God damn it, Gordon doesn't want a joke. Whatever shall I do? Well, I think I'll still tell you anyways, because, you know, I have no impulse control. So I'll just tell the joke anyways. He commits hundreds of war crimes, my lord, your honor. My client was just being a silly. Yeah, that sounds about right. So, the joke. The joke. Very important. So the horse comes to the bar and like orders a drink. The bartender looks at the horse and says, "I think you're an alcoholic." The horse replies, "I don't think I am," and vanishes. And that's obviously in reference to the famous Descartes quote, "I think, therefore I am." But I couldn't explain that to you before the joke because that would have been putting Descartes before the horse. Badoomts. That's funny. It's funny. It's a funny joke. If you don't think it's funny, then you're not an intellectual, clearly. Clearly. Russians don't joke though. Yeah, that's right. Russians tell anecdotes instead of joking. And I just told you an anecdote, so that counts. Did anyone even got the joke? That would be so disappointing if nobody did, because it's a funny joke. No. Oh, poor you, Gordon. Well, I guess you're not that intellectual after all. That's so sad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. No one didn't. You're the only one. Not the only one. I actually did tell that joke to somebody else, but it was like IRL, and they did get the joke. But not right away. Which, yeah, I guess fair, but also, come on. It's a funny joke. It's a funny joke. We all know it's a funny joke. I'm pretty intellectual. I watch Rick and Morty. Fair, but don't have anything to say about that, yeah? Yeah, right, totally. Oh my god. Don't tell me, Squid, you didn't get the joke. Come on, you're the intellectual person for sure. Don't disappoint me like that, guys. It's a funny joke. It's an anecdote, even, I would say. Oh lord. Okay, sure. I see. I see. It's definitely not my humor, it's just you guys. I like the fact I got the train in front of my name. Well, you contributed to the scam train. So, again, thank you very much for that. So now you have a train. You have a little choo-choo. Little choo-choo badge. With one bit. Yeah, well, contribution is still a contribution, you know? Like, sure, one bit, but it's still a bit. It's still a bit. You still thought, hey, I have that bit, and I'll put it on this little artist channel. So, well, more, not really. I mean, thank you so much for the bit, but if you're gonna spam, that's gonna be a disaster, wouldn't it? Oh, yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, oof. I'll wait a little bit. Oh yeah, Squid, you joining the hype? Hell yeah. Thank you so much, Squid. Thank you so much, Gordon, for the bitties. Oh right, there's more. Oh no. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You know what? You know what? I know where this is going. I know where this is going. I know where this is going. Ay ay ay. Whatever shall we do about this? No. Why? You're just children. You both are just children. I'm very grateful, don't get me wrong. Thank you so much for the bits. You're literally just throwing some money into monitor right now. But, you know. Yeah. Well, I mean... Yeah. Uh-huh. How many you got there? Just so I know what to expect. Or our music stopped. No? No, it didn't. Okay. That's good. Just so I... Oh no, oh my god. No, don't put all of them. Don't put all of them here. Don't you dare, any of you, both of you. This is insanity. You will get tired of clicking the buttons, I feel like. So, before you run out. Don't want money? Not like that, for sure. Like, I'd rather go moneyless than you guys completely destroy the chat with spam. Like, again, I really appreciate the fact that you're throwing money into monitor for me. But the way you're doing is very, you know... It's like a menace to society would do that. I can't make a program to spam the bits. Well, if it's gonna be using a separate account, I'll ban it. For sure, because, like... As much, again, as I appreciate your support, this is... You know. Nuh-uh. The heck do you mean, nuh-uh? Use this account. Well, then. You see, here's the deal. I really don't want to limit... Like, I don't want to say... Oh yeah, the minimum amount of bits that you can contribute is like, I don't know, 50 or something. I really don't want to do that, because... I don't know, it feels wrong to set this kind of limitations. But on the other hand, we have people like you here, Gordon, and then Squid is also a little bit of a menace, but Squid is more polite about it, I guess. So, you know. Like, I think it's wrong to set limitations, because it kind of sounds like, oh yeah, you can only give me a lot of money at once, but at the same time, You do be spamming a bit, and I think it is funny, but also holy guacamole, the chat is dead. Squid is the angel side of me. Oh, Connor! Hello, Connor! Welcome, welcome. Oh wait, we don't have alerts because we have this. Oh my god, I can't even have alert for the raid because you know why? Because there's still alerts for the goddamn bids going. Oh my god. Hi Connor, hello, welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. I'm so sorry for no alert. People just decided to spam singular bits at me, so I disabled the alerts. I'm so sorry. But good day to you. Thank you for a shout out. How are you doing, Connor? How are you? How was your stream? Hey, yo, folksies. Hope you're doing well. We are doing well. Thank you. Thank you so much. Also, Squid says, I don't know to take that as a compliment or an insult. Obviously, as a compliment. You seem like a nice person. It's a compliment. But I also don't mean it as just compliment. I mean it as, like, truth. Yeah, hi, hello, welcome raiders, welcome everyone, welcome to my chill artsy stream. No raid alerts, Sushimosa, they destroyed my alerts. You should raise it. I will not be raising it. What are we having here? See, this stuff is still going. This stuff is still going. Like, we're not even gonna get to Behemoko's message, because, like, this stuff is just gonna keep going and going and going. Yep, doing good. Switch from Minecraft doing a pixel art to Phasmo to Mech Engineer. Oh my god, that's a lot of stuff you did during one stream. That's impressive. Also, Mech Engineer sounds like something very fun. Not gonna lie. Behemoco! Behemoco! Oh, angry noises from me. What did you do in Minecraft? A solid question. What did you do in Minecraft? Did you build anything interesting? How much shine do I want on Shimoza? Yes. If we're going the bodybuilder route with this art, I feel like it needs to have all the shiny. Yes. I did a pixel of Baka. Oh hell yeah, Baka fan art. That's always awesome. Is that the corner? It is. It is indeed.
Never back down, never what?
Never give up.
Never back down, never what?
Never give up.
No, it's based off an existing pixel that exists. That's fine though. Still pretty cool. Still pretty cool. Still pretty cool. Cool. Well, anyways, Connor, if you do need to take a break after the stream, you feel free to do that. That's no problem if you need to go eat or whatever. Thank you again so much for bringing the raid to me, and I'm very sorry for no raid notification and just in general no notification because somebody just contributed a bunch of singular bits, so I can't have my goddamn alerts enabled, because otherwise it's gonna be annoying. So yeah. Yep. But thank you so much, I really appreciate it! Twice for good measure. Yeah, good thing. You guys should go follow Connor and check out his streams, because honestly, that's the least you can do for not letting us have raid alert for Connor's stream, for Connor's raid, because you know, at least be nice and go follow Connor. Okay. Never stop bidding, never bid down, never bid down, never what? Never bid down. I would argue with that stuff. Is it still going? Yeah. Oh, we're getting to the end of it.
You should raise it.
Yeah, we just skipped Connor's alert, but and that's the one.
Shimo one angry noises.
Yeah, good stuff. Wes, why are you golfing? It's Fox's hobby. Why are you golfing all of a sudden? No. No. Gordon, no. I forbid you. Apparently I have this emote from Hype Train. What a random emote to have, isn't it? My hammer is at the rating. Well, I mean, don't banhammer anyone. That won't be nice, but let's try to not get anyone banhammered. I wasn't going to do anything. Well, you are laughing menacingly, so I never know. You know, I gotta be prepared. Gotta be prepared. To make sure. Because, like, if you do end up doing something, then I'll have to, you know, take measures. Yeah, well, exactly. When you send emotes like that, that's like I'm looking at them and like, I don't trust you, bro. Like, this doesn't seem very trustworthy to me, so I'm prepared to take action. But again, I don't want to raise the amount of bits that you can send, because I think that's... I don't know, it seems weird to do, but like, I understand why I would do that, but it's also... I don't know. I wouldn't raise it too high anyways. Maybe to like 10 or something. But still. I actually don't like this here. I think that doesn't go here well. Oh, hell yeah, look at this shiny Bufferino Shimosa. Hell yeah. This is gonna be expensive redeem, guys. When I make this a redeem, that's gonna be expensive. You'll have to work, you'll have to watch for this. Because I know you, and I will not let you guys keep me in a buff form for the duration of the entire stream. Nuh-uh. Someone at Twitch has an art degree, I guess, probably. I mean, why wouldn't there be someone with an art degree at Twitch? What is this emote? It's a creeper. Isn't it? No Buffy? Well, I mean, you can get the Buffy if you know, watch me long enough. That's the condition. If you want to put me into some weird forms, you have to pay with your time for it. Because time is very valuable. Why am I an octopus with only 2 tentacles? What the hell are you doing, Bemoko? Oh my god. This is cursed. Sure, I can pay. Not with singular bits, please. Please, don't do that. With beetle. I will beetle you. Thank you, Clay. Thank you. Thank you so much too. See, Clay is nice. I mean, Squid is also kind of nice. Squid is polite about bullying with bits. Beboko is also very nice. You, Gordon? Well, I don't know. Is that a threat? It really is. Thank you for the bit, Squid. Thank you so much. Okay, see, Squid is very polite. That's a legal threat. I'm suing you. See you in court. See you. Try suing me from your country, bro. I would like to see how you can accomplish that. What is this emote? Bemoko, what the hell is this? I don't even understand what it's supposed to be. Wait, what does it say? Stir the pot. Oh, interesting. And it's also from Hype Train as well. That's funny emote. Okay, I don't like this. It needs to be darker. Why is it like this? There we go. Hello, Mr. Stickos! Hello, hello, hello! Welcome, welcome! Welcome to you, how are you doing? We are arting today, finally! I'm trying to finish this goddamn artwork! That's one of the subathon goals! Whoop, whoop, whoop. Reminding you that you're a great artist is a good alert, but it's not a compliment. I just want you to forget. It's not like I like you, whatever. What is this? All of a sudden. What? What? Oh no. Clay, are you... Oi. Interesting. 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 Well, I like you too, Clay. You seem pretty cool. Can I say? Wait, how does a surprise gift work? What do you mean? What are we talking about here? Throne. Oh boy, I should have disabled that probably for now. Well, okay, in theory it's just like you can send me something and nobody knows what that is, only you. I think there are some limitations to what you can send, but yeah, that's what it is. It's just like you can send me something. But the problem is, hear me out before you do anything stupid. Hear me out. Right now, I am in a situation where I might not be in this country in a couple of days or something, and like also I don't really have a new address, so like God forbid they actually send me something and I'll never receive it. So please don't use that feature. I'm begging you, at least for now, because like there is a chance that I just won't get if you do want to send something. It's a love-filled muscular stream. Exactly. Because we all just love each other. I'll send you a live dog. I don't think you can do that. Because as I said, they do have, I think, some limitations in place in terms of what you can send and especially where from. Because when I put my own gifts on Throne, for example, I can put stuff from AliExpress, but the Throne is not going to be able to order it, so it's just going to be like a monetary payout for me to order it myself whenever I feel like I am able to. But if you do want something to actually be sent to me, then I think that's going to be either Amazon or one of their partner stores. Crickets. Don't send me goddamn crickets. Oh no, do you guys know how terrible it is to get like live insects? Especially like some stuff like crickets or cockroaches for feeding, you know, animals that eat them. Because like they're so poorly packaged a lot of times. They're literally just in the box. So you open the box and they're just everywhere. This is absolute hell. I'll send you a cute heart sticker. Aww. Aww. I ate crickets. I think I was supposed to eat some scorpions at some point, but I ended up not doing it. I don't know, I was kind of curious, but then I was like, I don't trust those street vendors, not gonna lie. So I didn't get my scorpion eating experience. Look at DMs, are you proud of me? Oh wait, let me look at DMs. Let me look at DMs then. Auga. Oh, that's actually pretty solid idea. Not gonna lie. Yeah, why not? Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Yeah. I mean, yeah, why not? This is pretty good. Of course I am proud of you. Yeah, exactly. I like the be right back though. It's yeah, the be right back is good. Good stuff. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. See, you got yourself some nice assets. The little tail and the big foxy, yeah. Does this one have... The stream ending doesn't have you, right? Yeah, I guess the stream ending doesn't have you. But also I feel like a lot of people won't notice the tail. But it's also gonna be like a very funny Easter egg. That's... Oh, yeah, that's there. That's there. That's where our favorite fox is. Okay, I don't think I need to shade the white stuff more, to be honest. There's not much of it. Okay, let's go. Oh, whoops. Yeah, that seems about right. I just saw a scary photo from that one horror film, Ganyam Asylum, and now I gotta watch my back every 5 seconds. Holy moly guacamole. Did you see it on accident or did you actually search for it though? That's the question. But yeah, man, that's understandable. I think, for me personally, the scariest horror movie I ever watched was The Thing. I was also a child back then, and I don't know why my parents decided to show me the movie. But like, I can't say I watched a lot of horrors, but I did see some. And The Thing, it just, I don't know, it just really left an impression. That one was scary. Not gonna lie. And I did even see at some point the second movie too, because The Thing, it's the Thing is an older movie, but later in years they released the second part. Yeah, I do not remember a second part much though. Like the first one was more memorable. But holy guacamole, was that a scary one. Like, I don't know, going to bed after that movie was kinda, you know, unsettling. Not gonna lie. But also, at some point in my life, I guess when I got older, I did stop kinda being afraid of horror movies to the point of, you know, having trouble sleeping. So... I saw it on accident in TikTok, those damn slides. Oh god, okay, I see. Yeah, that's then... Yeah, no. That's not Gucci. TikTok do be like that sometimes. I remember watching Akira as a kid and I was terrified. Alright, that's also... Actually, I even watched it multiple times. I think like I had some kind of weird fascination with that one. Yeah, it was kinda terrifying, not gonna lie. But somehow I wasn't as afraid of it. I think it was just a little bit terrifying, but like not in like a scary way, like The Thing. But also somehow, if I remember correctly, it did find Paprika kinda more unpleasant to watch in a way. But I did watch Paprika only once, and when I was a child, and I don't think I really understood it well anyways. Because as far as I know, it's a pretty great anime, but I don't know. Don't feel like watching it again, but I definitely watched Akira multiple times as a child. Also, can't say I understood it well as a kid, but it was entertaining in a way. It was entertaining in a weird way. You know what else I actually watched? I remembered what I had together with Akira. Do you guys know what Divine Comedy is? So, in case you didn't know, there is something of a cartoon, I think, based on it. And I think it's just called the Hell of Dante or something. In Russian, it's called Ad Dante, but that's a Russian translation for it. I don't know what the English name. Actually, let me even search for it. That one I also, for some reasons, watched multiple times because I was. Was it in Fantasia? Which one? Wait, what? Wait. It's not an anime, right? It's just a cartoon, though. Yeah, it is just a cartoon. Right. Yeah. What is the English name for it? Yeah, this one. Can I see the Wikipedia page for this? Oh my god. Alright, it's called Dante's Inferno. An animated epic. Right, Dante's Inferno. That's the English name for it. There's a scene in Disney Fantasia. I think it's Chernobyl. I'm not sure what exactly you're talking about. I'm talking about a separate cartoon that's called Dante's Inferno. What year is it from? It's 2010. It's not even technically that old. Well, I mean, I guess it is old, but not that old. 2010. It's kind of creepy. Not gonna lie, it's creepy because it's literally based on Divine Comedy, right? If you know what it is, and the artist did a great job portraying how disgusting and horrifying hell is, and how hard and terrible it is for Dante to, like, you know, go through it. And it's just, it's not a kid's movie at all. Like, it's, yeah, sure, it's an animated epic, but it's really not for children at all. But, you know, I still ended up watching it more than once, and oh my god, it was a thing. Honestly, I would even say I do recommend checking it out, if you can, because I feel like nobody knows that it exists, but it's just a curious thing. You know, it's just a curious thing. I haven't watched it. I did play a game called Dante's Inferno on PSP. There probably was the game. There probably was. But yeah, like, if you have a time and desire, do check out the animated thingy as well. Is this their figurine for that? Oh my god. Because it has a relatively nice art style. Like, the art style is pretty solid. Like, sure, it's still a cartoon art style, but it has a lot of good stuff to it, not gonna lie. It looked pretty. And yeah, it's a solid cartoon. What else can I say? It's a solid cartoon based on Divine Comedy, and I think it's just a very curious thing that exists and that people should probably be aware of, just because it's something. So yeah, that one, that cartoon also goes for me personally kind of into category of kind of was creepy as because I watched it as a child, kind of like Akira, I guess, in a way. But with Dante's Inferno, I did understand it a bit better. I don't even know why. Maybe because like of the way it was made. It's still probably philosophical to the hell and back, because like things like that can't be not philosophical. We know that. Yeah. Anyways, but I do not know what is Fantasia though by Disney. I'm not entirely sure what that is. I guess I never watched that either somehow. Very dark fantasy. I like that. You know what? I have Google. I have Google. Let's Google. Let's Google. Have you watched the scene of Mickey and the Brooms? Maybe. I'm not sure. I do think I know it. Like, I definitely recognize it, maybe from memes or something. Yeah, oh, okay, so that's... Oh, yeah, so I definitely haven't watched it at all. But I do recognize the cover. Interesting. I don't know, am I missing out on something good, though? Yeah, based on screenshots, I don't really recognize anything apart from the broom. Release date 1948. Oh my god, that's an old one as well. That's nice. Old stuff. Old stuff. All Disney stuff can be pretty good. What's up, Squid? Actually, wait, let me hydrate. What the heck with my throat? Only 2 hours and we're giving up already? Ay. Nah, I miss nothing, but if you like animation, it has a lot of great stuff. Well, I can't say I like animation, just like specifically, because like, what does it mean to like animation? I don't know. But I do like stuff that has, let's say, interesting like art styles maybe, or I don't know, just like has some kind of something about it, something interesting about it. Wait, we're not doing wings, we're doing this stuff. Oh my god, I'm stupid. So, don't know. Anyone seen The Three Caballeros? It's my favorite Disney. It's a wild movie. I'm not sure. Again, if I've seen it, I might have seen it in Russian. So let's Google and see what it is. 1944. Huh. You know, there is a chance that I might have seen it, again, but just in Russian, and a long time ago. Like, I can't say I don't recognize it, but I also can't say that I recognize it well and remember what it is about. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure. It might have happened a long time ago if I've seen it. Cause like, it definitely looks familiar, but then again it's Disney, so it can't just look familiar because, you know, it's Disney. Cause it's Disney! But yeah, well... Is it interesting? Do you like it? Do you recommend watching it? We could watch something. If you guys find something interesting, we could watch something on like a movie night, because we do still want to watch something as one of our Sabaton goals. So I am kind of leaning towards choosing my own movies to watch because, you know, it's my movie night and I personally would want to watch something I would want to watch. But, again, if there's something interesting you can recommend, because, like, I don't know, I'm skeptical about the idea of just watching a horror movie, just like random horror movies. Even if it's like old and nice horror movies, still a bit like, I don't know about that, I don't know. But I absolutely recommend Three Caballeros. Is Disney at their very best, in my opinion. Oh, okay, that sounds intriguing. Not gonna lie, that does sound intriguing. But yeah, I guess like all Disney cartoons are pretty interesting often. The Vampire Hunter D movie? What is that supposed to be? The only Vampire Hunter movie I know and accept is Helsing, but you know, that old one. Oh my god, I wouldn't honestly, I wouldn't mind watching Helsing. If that's something you guys would want, because I watched Helsing with my mother since childhood because she really likes that movie. And what can I say? It's Helsing. I find most Disney movies bland and boring, but Three Caballeros is exciting and fun. That does sound very promising, not gonna lie at all. Hellsing Ultimate? No, I think... Is it called Van Helsing then? Cause like, yeah, I know Helsing there is anime, but there is a movie. Yeah, it's called Van Helsing. Okay, apologies, I'm confusing the names Helsing and Van Helsing. But yeah, it's called Van Helsing properly, and it was released in 2004. So it's kind of an older movie, but not really. It's not, you know. I mean, I would assume a lot of people watched it, but maybe not. It's not the most you know, exciting movie in terms of, oh, there's so much meaning and stuff behind it, but it's just also very entertaining because it has good actors, a very pretty vampire, like it's fantasy, it's monster hunting, it's cool. It's a cool movie. 2004, still good. Like, you watch it, you still enjoy it. I would watch that totally. But then again, I would also watch alien movies as well. I would watch aliens so much. I would watch them for sure. So if we won't end up choosing anything good, I might really just go for watching alien movies and honestly just enjoying the alien designs and soundtracks, because that stuff's good. That stuff's good. That stuff's good. There's so many movies that I haven't watched in a while. Like, back in the days when I was a child, I didn't have internet in our summer house, and I was sent to summer house with my grandma pretty much every summer for the entire duration of summer. So, like, when you don't have internet, what you have? You have movies that have been downloaded at some point, right? Or like you have some DVD discs, you have some movies that were downloaded, maybe not in the most legal way by your father, because like who the hell pays for the movies? So you just kind of end up watching same stuff over and over and over again. Just, you know, you choose what you're in the mood for. So the movies that I like, I used to watch quite a lot when I was a kid, but nowadays that's not the case anymore. It's kind of like you watched something and you might never even watch it ever again because you just watch it online, and then if you didn't care about it, you didn't care about it. So, you know. Okay. But man, it's been a hot minute since I watched the Alien movies. You know what? I do wanna show off a little bit. Some years ago, maybe like 6 or 7 actually, don't remember, we had an event back in Moscow where some movies were like, they were showing some movies at a specific location, and they were having like an actual symphonic orchestra playing all the music from the movies, right? And one of the options was the second Aliens movie. And oh my god, was that a hell of an experience, and they did really play all the soundtracks, and it was so nice. Like, it was I think it was literally they took like whatever original movies they could find without any like music on it, because it was in English and it only had Russian subtitles. Honestly, great thing, never bothered me. That stuff in English was perfectly fine. I didn't need those subtitles. But that was such a great experience. I don't know, it just felt so fancy. Like, sure, it costed a lot of money because it's a symphonic orchestra, but like when you get symphonic orchestra, right, like all these fancy looking people with their fancy musical instruments in their pretty clothes, and then the stuff that they're playing is from the goddamn Aliens movie. I don't know, I just think that's a great combination. That for me just feels like a great combination. I really enjoy that kind of entertainment, and I hope someday I can get more of that somewhere, because yeah, you know. I think the other option that they had was Harry Potter movies, but that wasn't really as exciting to us. And there's that. Anyways, man, we're almost done. We're so close to finishing line. Oh my god, look at us. We're doing so good with this goddamn artwork. Which means we'll have it finished soon. You watched music-based animes? For example, not sure. Maybe not. Depends. Give me an example, because I'm not sure actually. But is that like what's that supposed to be? Basically, what's that supposed to be? K-On! Deck? No, didn't watch K. I mean, I watched Love Life. Does that count? Can I think when Love Life only started being more or less popular, I did watch it. Highbike Euphorium is more recent. Yeah, I don't think I really watched much apart from Love Live School Idol project. That's about it. I somehow didn't really, was never really interested in that kind of animes. I don't know. Do you like them? I personally gravitate more towards, like, in anime, either romance, comedy, or some fantasy stuff that's like fantasy. Yeah, you do? I see. Well, unfortunately I can't say much about that topic because I really didn't watch many of them at all. Not at all, almost, really. Have you seen Love is War? It's on my list. You know, actually, it is on my list. I wanna watch it. I really do wanna watch it. But every time I'm like, okay, I wanna watch something. I'm not in the mood specifically for that. Which, I don't know if I really even need to be in the mood for that anime. If, like, it's something light or no. But, like, I'm always like, oh yeah, okay, but because right now is this, I'm in this type of mood. Like slice of life stuff. It can be pretty good. Actually, some slice of life can be pretty good. Man, I really want to talk about a specific anime I watched recently, although it's an ongoing. Apparently, I thought it was already released, but it's ongoing. But the thing is, you're gonna throw tomatoes at me if I start talking about that anime. even though actually it's not as bad as you would think it is. So Love is War is literally my top 1 favorite anime. You should watch it. You have the time. I definitely should. I don't know, it seems attractive for me enough to watch. And I do want to watch it eventually, but every time it's just not the time. I don't know. But I will eventually, hopefully, one day for sure. Oh my god, look at this beautiful Bufferino Shimoza. She can pump some iron, huh? What have you watched? In general, you mean? Because then it's a lot. Like, I wouldn't even be able to name you everything I watched. Or are you asking about something specific? Outer glow. No, please give me that color. Yes, okay. Normal size. Yes, smaller. Just a little bit of that. No, recently that would make us throw tomatoes. Ooh, well, wait, how is it called in English? Does it even have the English name? I don't think it does it? Well, basically it's called Tadaima Kaeri. And it's oh boy. Okay, sure. Give me your tomatoes. It's basically I think it's the first anime that's based on a megaverse. Because if you know a megaverse, it's a fanfiction subgenre, right? So this is a megaverse. However, hear me out. It's really just about like relationship between like family members and like some friends of family members. It's definitely not a kids anime. Again, it's adult anime, but it's adult anime in a way that it's about adults' worries and problems, because the main characters, right, like two guys, they have children together, right? They have 2 children, like one newborn and a toddler, and they have to raise them, and they have to go through like some difficulties of a relationship with their families, with like a father on one side, that the father is he is just funny, but like because the families have some prejudices about their marriage, and or they were really like overprotective and stuff, and then their other family members, they have opinions on their family, on their marriage, their friends that support them, like, you know, the work colleagues, and or like neighbors as well. And then there are also kids, obviously, the toddler and the newborn, and they're also pretty funny, and they also have their own worries, the kid worries. It's very interesting, in a way that it's a relaxing anime, because there's nothing very dramatic that happens at all, to be honest. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know, it's just... It's an interesting vibe. I do have some questions to the Megaverse part of it, because like a big part of the conflict for this anime is exactly like directly related to it being a Megaverse. But for me it felt a bit like they kind of understood what a Megaverse was, but they didn't do it well. Or like they did it in the weird way that I'm like, okay, but like how does that make sense? Why does that make sense? So heartfelt storytelling and slice of life, I guess so. Yeah, I guess you could say that I suppose it is in fact a slice of life, because it's really just about their everyday lives and how they go through it and deal with all the challenges that arise, like prejudices from the family, some kind of like events, friends dealing with this and that. Yeah, I think that's really what that is. But again, I'm telling you, it's a megaverse. That's why I'm saying about tomatoes, because you know, when you hear a megaverse, you instantly think, ah, fun fiction, right? Porn. Which that's really not that at all. Like, they took a megaverse and they just were like, okay, what if we try to look at like family problems, but we make it in the universe of a megaverse? Which is like, I mean, I guess that's innovative. What can I say? That's an interesting approach. I'm into anime like Barakamon. Oh, that's the first time I'm hearing of that one. What is that? Barakamon. Let's see. Let's see. Barakamon, Japanese manga series. No, I need this. I need a story. Give me the synopsis. Seishu Honda is an up-and-coming calligrapher, young, handsome, talented, and unfortunately a narcissist to boot. And a veteran labels his award-winning piece as unoriginal. Seishu quickly loses his school with severe repercussions. As punishment, and also in order to aid him in self-reflection, Seishu's father exiles him to the Goto Islands. Far from the comfortable Tokyo lifestyle the temperamental artist is used to. Now thrown into a rural setting, Seishu must attempt to find new inspiration and develop his own unique art style. That is, if boisterous children, headed by the frisky Naruko Toishi, Fujoshi middle schoolers, and energetic old men stop barging into his house. The newest addition to the intimate and quirky Goto community only wants to get some work done, but the islands are far from the peaceful countryside he signed up for, thanks to his whacking neighbors who are entirely incapable of minding their own business. The arrogant calligrapher learns so much more than he ever hoped to. That sounds fun though! Not gonna lie, that sounds fun. That sounds like something I would watch. Like, this sounds like stuff I would watch, you know, while drawing or something. I'll save this. I think that might be interesting. I'll keep this. I'll keep this for later. That sounds like something I would watch. I think this is like one of the types of animes I watch when I'm like, okay, well, I want to make some art. I need something on the background. Not like a background noise. I actually want to pay attention to it, but also I don't want it to be stressful. No? So yeah, I think I'll take that. It's great. Well, it sounds great. The synopsis at least sounds great. You know, actually though, so I read the synopsis on my anime list, and I think on my anime list they usually are pretty good. Because I remember back in the days when I watched anime, long time ago, right? When I was still a baby. Obviously I watched animes on some Russian websites that we had for that. And the thing is that short descriptions there, I think on that one specific website that I really liked, the descriptions that were there, that the short descriptions of the anime synopsis were just very poorly written. Like, it was very like someone's opinion type of situation, because every time I read the description and I'm thinking, oh, it's that kind of anime, I start watching it and it's something completely different. Like, there was a chance that I would completely miss out on Blue Exorcist because the cover that they chose for Blue Exorcist on that website and like the description, like I read them and I was like, what the hell is that? Like, that's, nah, I don't know, it really doesn't sound like anything interesting. I don't know, like, what the hell? And so I kind of like decided not to watch it at first, but then like maybe some months later, so I returned to it and I was like, okay, sure, you know what? Fine. Let me give it a try, because like I don't have anything else to watch and this is still here, so might as well. And man, I love Blue Exorcist. I I hecking love Blue Exorcist, especially the part where they do follow the manga story and don't just start inventing their own stuff. But either way, Blue Exorcist is great. Like, I could have missed out on such an interesting watch just because their synopsis was absolutely not reflecting the true nature of anime. And I don't know, maybe I just didn't know how to read or something. But it really felt like their descriptions were just not really giving me the vibe. Because like right now, I read the description of that anime that you gave me, right? The Barakamon. I'm like, yeah, I can kind of get it. I can kind of see it. I know kind of what to expect. Especially like from my experience watching some animes. Like I do kind of... Like of course there are probably gonna be some differences to what I expect, but still. But with that stuff, with Blue Exorcist websites, it's... Oh my god, that was just... Ayaya! Ayaya! Yeah, my thoughts exactly. My thoughts exactly. Couldn't have put it any better. Squid. I have some similar experiences with websites putting every anime in the comedy genre. Alright, also misgendering. Misgendering the animes. Yeah, sometimes it's like, you know, if it's not a Crunchyroll, if it's just like a website run by someone, like, on the one hand they can be very good, but on the other hand I feel like a lot of stuff that they write and do there is really just their own opinion, and it can be a bit misleading. So it really is always a gamble if like, okay, well, is that the opinion I'm reading right now, or is that like something a lot of people agreed on? Oh, Peachy! Hello! Welcome, welcome, welcome! Long time no see. How have you been? Glad I can finally catch another stream of yours. You're very welcome here. I'm glad to see you too. I've been okay, more or less. It's still a bit of a roller coaster in life, but we're getting there, and like, look what I'm making. What a gorgeous, beautiful artwork we have today. Aren't you just proud of me? This is gonna be my new redeem. Fantastic. Thank you, Peachy! Thank you! I think you're cool as well. Also, yeah, I also haven't... I don't know, interacted with you in a while. I don't know, I do see you sometimes on Twitter and I'm like, yes, I know you. But life's been a bit hectic recently, so there's that. There's that. So yeah, I'm so sorry also for not being very, very interactive. But hey, you came here today and that's great and I'm super happy to see you. Actually, you know what? Can I maybe get a shout out? Do we have mods in chat to shout out? Do I shout out myself? That I think. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Check out Peachy. Check out Peachy. You should check out Peachy for sure. Yes, great content creator. No worries at all, I understand. It is a pleasure to even know you. Nobody is obligated to interact or watch stuff. I just appreciate having so many neat friends. True. But you know, it also kind of feels bad when you're like, I guess at least acquaintances with someone. You know someone, you think they're cool, but then also you're like, I am completely dead, so I'm not gonna be talking to anyone at all. I'll just kinda... I'm just gonna go into my shell and sit in there. But yeah, it's great to see you. It really is appreciated that you are staying in touch and you're showing initiative here, because honestly I myself just, you know... Anyways, yeah. Yep. Thank you for coming to my stream. We were just talking about some anime that we watched on anime websites and how misleading can be like the descriptions or tags in there, unless it's like Crunchyroll or something. Because, you know, back in the days we didn't have Crunchyroll or anything similar. We just had some websites where we watched anime. And sometimes you could miss out on some pretty good anime just because the synopsis was written by somebody not very well. That happened to me with and Blue Exorcist. Might have missed out on Blue Exorcist, but I still decided to watch it eventually. Okay. Okay, let's go. Black Feathers. Black Feathers. Oh yeah, god, I remember when anime localization was like 3 episodes to VHS tape and that was it. That was what we got until they put out the next one. Yeah, man! Back in the days, like, there was barely any legal way to watch anime. Like, I guess if it was something popular, you probably could find it. But like, in Russia especially, the only translations that were available were like kinda homemade. Not exactly. There were some teams of like voiceover people and some pretty well-known people who did the voiceovers, but still, like, there was no actual website to watch anime that's like, you know, actual legal on. So you had to find something somewhere. And a lot of times that something was just run by some enthusiastic people, and honestly, big thank you to them from the bottom of my heart for doing that, because like, yeah, anime, but holy guacamole, those times were wild. I love that anime has become so mainstream, honestly. I know some are bitter because they liked anime before it was cool and got bullied for it, but like, isn't it a good thing that accessibility in the industry have grown so much? Yeah, I think so. I think it is very good that now you can watch anime and don't be an outcast in the society for that, honestly. Because, I mean, it was considered cringe. Oh my god, I still remember that time. So I was watching animes at the time, like I got into anime in a way. But it was such a thing that nobody in my class at school knew that. And I had pretty decent relationship with people, and I was considered not necessarily a cool kid, but like I was considered one of the quote-unquote normal, you know? How it was, right? Like, so I was like normal. And I was like, okay, well, I'm watching anime actively, and I am definitely getting into the anime community, and I'm gonna be doing stuff, so I have to inform. Like, I didn't know why I thought it was even an important thing, but I was like, I need to inform the people that I talk to closely that now I'm watching anime, and it felt like doing the coming out. Like, I never came out as, you know, a queer person, but I came out as an anime watching person because it was such a thing, and there was an entire conversation and like, oh well, oh my god, how did that happen? Well, we still like you though, we still like you. And like, I'm thinking back to it and I'm like, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell is that experience? And like, also back then I was so glad that, oh yeah, they already thought that I was normal for a long time, so if I, you know, tell them that I watch anime, they're probably not gonna flip around as much because, like, yeah, I'm kinda normal, I guess. It's just so dumb. Holy shit! I'm happy that people finally understand that anime is not just one type of story, but that there is flavor for any taste. Yeah, no, that for sure. Like, there's so many different animes. Like, you can choose anything. Yeah, in school I was definitely a weird kid, but I embraced it. I have always been of the philosophy that I'd rather be disliked for someone I am than liked for someone I'm not. That's fair. That's actually fair. That's a good approach. If I remember from school, I probably was a weird kid, but it was in a way that I never realized I was a weird kid. It was more like, well, I'm not really friends with anyone, but I also do have decent relationship with everyone. But I think it was mostly because actually I was considered a weird kid, but I didn't realize it myself because I was just busy trying to survive school stuff. So yeah. Oh man, those memories. It would be funny though to like meet up with some people from back from school and I don't know, talk to them, but I didn't stay in touch with anyone really, and nobody also was interested to stay in touch with me, so I guess that checks out. Weird kid vibes. Also, that is so funny yet sad. I can't believe it is easier to come out as an anime fan than it is to come out as an LGBTQ, depending on who you're speaking with and where you are in the world. I think I heard that part right from earlier. Oh, well, I mean, yeah, you heard that right, but I think what I actually meant to say is that I never felt the need to come out. Like, I never had the coming out, even though, honestly, that's like a completely different topic that I just don't even feel queer enough to, you know. But it's like, I never needed to come out to anyone. Like, yeah, okay, let's say I'm queer, right? Whatever. It's just the thing. If you ask, I'll answer that. Yeah, that's how things are. If you don't ask, I'm not gonna tell you because I don't owe you that. However, when it was about anime, I did feel the need that I need to come out. I need to tell the people. I need to inform them that that's the current situation. And this is funny. I think that's funny. Goddamn funny. I have a coworker who loves reading books and sometimes we tell each other a story. I mainly narrate her the stories of games or animes. I have a lot of fun because we just love to share stories. That's so cool though, that's great. Man, that's cool. That's cool. I'm still a closeted anime. Oh no, closeted anime. It's about time, Fito, maybe. Maybe not, I don't know. I don't know who you're closeting from though, because like your mother right here, your mother knows. Okay, I get what you mean now. Yeah. It's a weird situation. Not gonna lie, it's a weird situation. I don't know what I feel about that. I mean, child me was cringe, okay? Let's be honest here. As a child, I was cringe. Not like always, of course, but you know. But who wasn't? Let's try to remember ourselves back in the days and say that we weren't cringe as kids. Come on. Ma, would you still accept me if I was a feto? I knew all along. Yeah, I did. I mean, come on, it was obvious. It was obvious. Like, there were signs. There was a lot of signs, and like, obviously I could tell. You need to find an anime she would like. Still feel cringe. Yeah, fair. You know, even when you remember things that you did like a year ago, so you think, oh god, cringe. We were cringe but free as kiddos. True, if only not for school pressure. Cause like, on the one hand, I feel like, yeah, maybe being a child does have its own benefits and nice things, but holy guacamole, school, goddamn school was so much pressure, so much unnecessary pressure as well, and especially for me because I was the perfect student, I was the model student, and that was also something teachers expected from me. And obviously it is hard when everyone is just putting expectations on you and you're like, I just want to live, like I do not have interest in school at all. Like, I was never interested in pretty much any subjects in school. Like, screw them, you know? But... yeah. Good thing school is over and it's not coming back. Because I think I would not survive that again. Like, that's really just a one-time thing. And also, like, when you're a child, school is pretty much the only thing you know. You spend most of your life there, so that also sucks ass on a deep level. Oh boy. Sometimes I remember certain things about school and they make me so angry. Not gonna lie. But whatever. We're currently in above Shimoza era. No more school, at least for me. Good thing now I have to deal with more serious problems. So what the fun thing in it? What the fun thing in it? Now I have to deal with adult problems, and now it's not gonna be that my parents will solve everything for me. So that's that. Yeah, it was odd. A lot of my teachers liked having me in their class, most likely because I took school seriously, probably too seriously, which is yet another reason people viewed me as weird. Yeah, man. Oh. Yeah, taking school seriously. Like also, like you kind of have to, right? Like when there are expectations put on you, when like your mentality, and I guess like it comes probably from parents and teachers, but like when your mentality is that, well, getting high grades is just what a normal person does, so if you're getting a lower grade, that just means you were either lazy or you're not being a normal person. Like at least I realize nowadays that that's probably the mentality that I had, and when you have that, like that's just also a lot of pressure. But then on top of that, teachers have expectations from you to also go above those high grades, because yeah, what normal person does, normal person gets high grades, but because you're a model student, because you're, you know, that cool child, you also have to do better than that, and that's a no. That's an absolute no-no. And I wish teachers were not like so old-fashioned and they did actually have more training in psychology and understanding that you can't do that thing to a child. Like even the teachers that were actually nice and understanding, even like one of my favorite teachers, she still, like I still remember how at some point she told me like, well, hey, you're gonna be going for red diploma, right? And I'm like, well, because she said it, now I have to, because like I can see that she expects me to go for a red diploma, and no matter if I want it or not, like she thinks that that's something that just should happen now. So yeah, ooh, man, angry. Normal, huh? Well, it was a mentality. It's not true. Actually, it really isn't, because like school is also not tailored for every single child separately. School is just like there, the same for everyone. But exactly, my parents and teachers definitely expected a lot of me. Not to get too deep into it or dump stuff on you, but that definitely shaped my view of school a lot. Yeah, I can feel that, bro. Like, I can feel that. I hate that people have either positive or negative expectations of kids, because that shapes how they view themselves and how much effort they put in, for sure. Like, if someone feels they aren't believed in, they don't have self-efficacy. Oh my god, that's a word that I don't know how to pronounce again. Whatever. On the other end, you create an anxious mess if you put too much expectations on a kid. Of course, because the child's like the child's brain is not even formed yet. Like they don't have this strong mental, you know, how do you say that even? Like they're not strong mentally yet. They're still forming, they're still growing for a long time. Especially when you're in the puberty. When you hit puberty and everything just starts being not the same anymore. And then on top of that you have this ginormous school pressure. Like, I had such a difficult time during my 8th grade, because I think that's around the time when the puberty actually hit me hard. And like, obviously, even my mom didn't understand what was the reason. I didn't understand myself. Like, maybe if I did have a conversation with my mother and I could explain to her what I'm feeling and why I think I'm feeling, maybe something would have been better. But like, I also don't understand it, right? I'm a child. Nobody ever like taught me or explained me anything, so I really just like, well, yes, there is a situation. I'm so bad. I'm getting very bad at school, even though before I wasn't, and I don't know what to do with it, and I don't know what the problem is and how to fix that. And then my mom also is like very unhappy with my results, and like she also doesn't know what's wrong, because like I can't tell you. So from her point of view, it just looks like I'm being lazy, obviously. And because again, she doesn't have any like psychological training or anything, she also wouldn't know how to figure out. So it's just like during my 8th grade, it was I think one mess of a year. I did manage to fix everything. I don't know, I guess I'm strong or something, But holy guacamole, wouldn't wanna go through that again, and wouldn't wish anyone to go through that stuff. And funny enough, what did help me to, like, you know, kind of get myself back together was watching anime in a way. So you could say that, yeah, that the anime was helpful. Anime is in fact useful, I can confirm. I learned that from my childhood. Yeah, people don't realize that unless we teach kids how to communicate and identify their feelings, they can't. Articulation is very much a learned skill. Of course, and not just that, but also being able to actually self-reflect. Because like right now, I have some understanding of what was the deal back then. But back then, I didn't even have the thought that, oh, maybe I should need to sit down and think about what I'm feeling and why I'm feeling that and what's the situation and anything. Like, I didn't even, it wasn't even something that anybody ever said I should be doing, right? So of course it was just like, yeah, that's what we have right now, and I have no idea what to do about it. But good thing it's all in the past. Good thing it's all in the past. At least, well, I mean, most of it's still probably gonna be a lot of issues. You know, when you grow up with like big academic expectations, I feel like this is not something you will just get rid of when you even graduate, whatever. Like, yeah, that's just that. I feel like that's just a part of me, and that's just something that will be stuck there that I'll have to deal with, and it's gonna be showing itself in one form or another. Oh, hello, Brushy! Hi, how are you doing, Brushy? How are you? An anime can be a beautiful medium for learning that. I've come to realize we learn a lot about ourselves through struggles and reflections of these characters and their stories. Yeah, exactly that. But also, I think the biggest thing about anime for me, it was just like, it gave me some kind of hobby and a community that I can like, you know, go to. Like, my first ever actual proper friends that were in the same wave with me were people from anime community. Because when I started watching anime, I was like, I want to learn how to draw that too, right? So I went to manga drawing courses, and through that and through some like anime and manga related events, I also met some people that I actually stuck with till this day, pretty much. So, you know. You have a fourth wall store? I do, in fact, have it. It was random. We made it. Some people got some stuff. I do even have some pictures that people sent on my Discord of stuff that they got. Although our first store was Stream Elements, it's fourth wall now because Stream Elements stopped doing their own merch, and they only now, I think, work with the fourth wall. We bluff conquers all. That is true. So true, brother. Brother, that's so true. Okay, shadow. That is totally valid. Yeah. Yep. Anyways, thank you, anime, for making me feel better when I was a child. I guess that was totally needed. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was totally needed. You know what? I'm thinking maybe I should do it a bit differently. Actually, maybe I should do it like this, and then I should take a darker color and I should color it in. Man, I do really like having this kind of conversation, because that's something that I have very strong feelings about, especially about academic pressure. But yeah, thank you so much for having this conversation with me. I really appreciate it, because, you know, fourth wall is really good storefront. You chose well. I mean, here's the thing, I didn't even choose. Like a couple of weeks ago, I just logged into my Stream Elements, right? And I went to my store page because I saw that somebody purchased some merch. I was like, oh, somebody got something. And I went there, and then Stream Elements was like, hey, do you want to connect the fourth wall? Because that's something we work with now. And I was like, oh yeah, okay, sure, I don't know what it is, but let me do that. And then Stream Elements just completely destroyed my merch store that I had before, because before it was just running on Stream Elements merch, and was like, hey, now you have the Fourth Wall store. Go make yourself a new one. All your products are gone, by the way. I'm like, huh? So I had to redo everything. It wasn't that much work, I guess. But it was a surprise that just was like, yeah, that's that now. That's that. Enjoy. So yeah, I didn't really choose it, but I don't know, it looks fine to me. So it's like, yeah, guess whatever. Let's have that one instead. And of course, I love those conversations too. That's very good to hear. That is very good to hear. Man, I'm so slow at this with this artwork. I don't know what it is about it, but I'm just on a snail pace. Actually, overlay, color dodge, maybe. I want to color dodge, maybe. I want to color dodge. Such a snail pace. Oh god. I'm gonna go get something to eat and probably will play some ZZZ when I come back. Thanks for the hangout. No problemo. I'll probably also be wrapping up soon anyways and play ZZZ. Because I can't wait. I'm sorry, I can't wait. I have no patience. We are going for ZZZ. I'll put some animation suggestion on Discord. Alright, thank you. Thank you. That's good stuff. Thank you. That's always appreciated. Thank you for supporting Shane and stopping by. Yeah, thank you, Clay, for coming. Very nice of you. Where is the light source? Where is the light source? Question. Because honestly, at this point, I feel like it's everywhere, so I'm not gonna be wrong if I just put the highlights right here. I still absolutely adore that meme where Gordon Ramsay screams, "Where's the light source?" It's just so relatable, because honestly, I also don't know where's the light source. Where is the light source? It's somewhere. It's certainly somewhere, but where is it? Nobody knows. Do I also do color dodge here? Could I guess? Oh no, that's gonna be way too bright. Overlay maybe. Yo. Where's the light source? Where is the light source? Well, at least after today, we're gonna have a shiny new redeem for everyone to enjoy. I'll make sure to make it as expensive as I physically can. Because I know you guys, you're gonna keep me in my buff mode for way too long. Oh, Yaruki! Hello, Yaruki! How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? I mean, sure, it's not like I want to hang out with you guys. Whatever. Later. See you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay, that's Bob Shimoza eyes. Do I want to color the line art? I think maybe. Wait, where did the confusion? Oh my god, my not very smart ass put the highlights right on the layer with the line art. Oh, whatever shall I do? I'll just leave it like that. Cause who cares? Honestly, whatever. Yeah, there we go. Nice. This is eyes open. Now eyes closed. I'm gonna put the highlights here too. You pretty okay? Well, I mean, that's not bad. Okay, that's mouth closed. Where's my mouth open? It's it's here. Why did I not give it a name? Okay, well. I guess I forgot. I guess I forgot to give that a name. Playing around in Inazuma. Ooh, right, I've seen you online recently. I've been in Genshin, I've seen you online. I was kind of tempted to just like request to join your world. I was like, yeah, no, maybe it's not very polite to just barge into someone's world. However, and we should have some like Genshin playing with people who play Genshin. Like, whoever plays Genshin from my community, guys, we should play together. Like, I know that there's not much to do together in Genshin, but, like, still though, we should. We should do. We really should. I think, like, just the fun part is hanging out and doing random stuff together. Because, you know, when you spend all your resin, when you done all your bosses and everything, you just go to some random building, climb it, and just try to check whose ass looks better in terms of characters. Oh, I still remember this kind of hangouts I had with some of my friends. That was great. Great times in it. Yep, Yaruki spotted. That's a cute Yaruki. Issue headbutt to Yaruki, please. Urgently. Forget how much I love your art style. I'll definitely have to comb you one of these days. Oh, thank you. I mean, I wouldn't say that this is exactly my art style, because like this is a bit more of a simpler thing for like redeems that I do. If I don't wanna, you know, spend too much energy on proper rendering because it's just like a funny haha meme redeem, then that's probably the style I go for. So it's not exactly my art style. I guess it is my art style if I use it, but then I'm confused myself. But yeah, one day, feel free. Not right now though. Right now my life is a little bit complicated, so commissions, no commissions. We do not commission right now. I'll ask you to join when I'll be pulling for Raiden for good luck. Ooh, you could do that. Yeah, I already have Raiden, so I could even bring my Raiden to maybe attract your Raiden. I don't know if that's gonna work. Only because you said please. Well, I mean, I am a polite. I'm just a little lady. Talking about overall, not just what you're working on now. I get what you mean. Okay. See, but thank you anyways. Thank you so much. I do really appreciate it when you say you like my art, because a lot of art I make is art for other people, and you know, when you make art for other people, it is kind of important to make sure said people like it. You know? And we got our mouth. Now we need to color the line art, because it needs to be very pretty. Do I take... I think I should take a blur brush for this. Man, this is like the blur brush that I have. First of all, I'm not sure if it came from David Greco. I feel like I just put it in this folder on accident at some point, so I don't think it's David Greco's brush. I think it might be one of the default Photoshop brushes, but man, this brush is so universal. I use it for literally anything in my art. Man, I was talking about custom brushes earlier and how hard it would be to get them, but to be fair, from my custom brushes I use only one brush, and then the two other brushes that I normally use for any other art are just, well, okay, not two, maybe three brushes. They're just default Photoshop brushes. What the hell? I know, somehow, no matter how hard I look for brushes in Photoshop that I would like to use, it's just always, well, it's nice, but give me back my default round brush or something. probably won't be able to do it this year since I have a pretty big move to save up for, but in 2025 I'll definitely be hitting you up on VGen merch art if you do commercial stuff as well. I do, however, merch art unfortunately does come with an extra fee because you know, it's a merch art. So yeah, there's that. I do just like normal art for indie VTubers, obviously without any extra charges, but like if it's specifically for merch, then it's like, you know, it's gonna be a bit more expensive, unfortunately. That is so cool. Love hearing about process stuff like that. I mean, there's not much of a process. There is just a default brush. We don't have the process. We have the default Photoshop brushes. Because, yes. But honestly though, like, for my anime style art, right? Like, default brushes only, because usually I don't do any like textures like with the brushes on my art. But when it comes to, let's say, oh whoops, when it comes to digital paintings that I do once per year at best, actually not, but you know, if that happens, then it's one singular Dave Greco brush that I got for free because he was offering his brushes for free at some point. Maybe he still is, actually, I don't know, maybe it wasn't like a one-time thingy. But yeah, it was his brushes were for free under like one of his tutorials. I was like, hey, hell yeah, free Photoshop brushes, give me that. And there's this one brush which is just called main brush, and since then it is the main brush for anything that's somewhat like a digital painting. I don't know. On the one hand, I guess it's fine that I can use just the default brushes for my art, but on the other hand, I'm probably missing out. But I don't know. As much as I tried to use other brushes, I could never find any proper use to them. So I guess I should have watched those tutorials instead of just yoinking the brushes or something. I'm fully aware of that, don't worry about cost, I respect your prices, I know commercial use is typically a lot more. Well, still gotta give a warning, you know? Gotta give a warning, just in case, to make sure. Keep forgetting to commission for art as I keep forgetting what it was. Oh lord, well... Grandpa, I believe you will remember one day. One day, your memory will come back, maybe. Just because I can't afford art right this second doesn't mean your prices aren't valid. Charge what you need to. I never want to make artists feel bad for what they charge. Well, thank you. That's always appreciated. Thank you. I just thought I'll give a warning just in case, you know, to make sure. Because of course the prices that I have on VGen are without commercial use, because mostly people just commission arts because they want some arts. But just to give a warning, I think somewhere in there in the commission description it should say how much more it's gonna be. But also, like, because of all the difficulties and everything, I haven't like opened and updated my VGen in a while, and I think they did make some new systems for like price calculation, so you can easily see what your commission would cost. So I will have to eventually go onto VGen and like update some stuff to make sure it's up to date and convenient to use for everyone. But I will do that when life stops being so stressful, because you know, right now the priority is a little bit different, unfortunately. Hey, you're welcome. No problemo. No problemo. That's called customer service. Eh? Yes, we provide good customer service here. It's funny. It's funny. Haha. Look at me. I'm a business person. I know how to run business. That's why I'm telling you guys, I would be probably pretty good at running the cafe. Like, if I ever become very rich, you know, and very famous, maybe, I don't know, maybe it feels like they both should come together or something. I will consider opening a cafe, cause like, come on, having your own cafe is pretty cool. Especially if it's like a cosplay cafe. That would be... also need to color liner for the mouth and stuff. Okay, mouth open, mouth open, mouth open. There you go. Pop. Obviously, we would all get in free because we're here now. Yeah, if you show me your the early viewer card, for sure you can get a discount of 5%, a whole ass 5% discount. So general, exactly. See, I'm a good business owner. I know what my customers want. Okay, did we color everything? Important question. I think so. I think, guys, I think we finished this beautiful masterpiece of Bakshi Moza artwork. Of course, I still need to export all 4 separate thingies and put them into my VTuber so I can set up a redeem. Again, I'm telling you, this redeem is gonna be expensive because I feel like the Sakabam Space redeem is a little too cheap for you. You are redeeming it so often that it feels like it's a little cheap. So I gotta make this one a bit expensive to make sure I'm not gonna be stuck in a buff form for like ages for the entire stream. So, you know. How dare you? How dare you? I was gonna finish the stream and now you put me into Sakaba Buzzfizz mode. And did it go? Yeah. Well, good job to you. Now I'm a fish for the end of the stream. How dare you? Next you will be offering free refills for water and free restroom access. Well, free restroom access I probably will offer. Free refills for water? I don't think so. But the gamer discount? Oh, thank you for the bid, Squid! Thank you so much for the bid too! I was thinking though, I did really like the idea of offering a discount if you are coming in a cosplay yourself. I think that would be a cool thing to do, but also it's like, you know, if you're just going to the cafe, the possibility of you wearing a cosplay is a little low, so it's not gonna be detrimental to business, but if somebody is willing to put an effort into, like, you know, putting on their costume and coming to the cafe in a cosplay, then sure, why not? You gotta get discount! Because now you're also part of the entertainment of the cafe. Okay, anyways, I feel like it is time for us to wrap up the stream slowly. So let me see if we can raid anyone today. Let's see who's streaming. I don't know, having a cosplay discount would make people more inclined to cosplay. Well, that's the whole point, because it's a cosplay cafe, right? So if somebody else is coming in cosplay and they're wearing a character that we don't have especially, which is very likely to happen, then that means that they're providing more entertainment for existing customers. Thank you for the lovely stream and chat, and it was nice seeing you again. It sure was. It really was nice seeing you. Thank you so much for coming, Peachy. Thank you so much. Ooh, Honey is streaming. Oh, Koi, I guess. She told me to call her Koi. Okay, Koi is streaming.
Nani?
Oh, thank you for great artist, and thank you so much for headbutt, Squid. Thank you so much. Okay, what's Koi doing? Koi is having a Man I Love Fishing cap on. That's what's Koi doing. Well, Koi is just chatting. I think Koi is only started, so I'm not sure what Koi is gonna be streaming, but let's bring some people over to Koi then, considering she just started streaming, so I think that's gonna be a nice treat there. Yeah, laters, oink, laters. I'm gonna boot up the raid for everyone. Following, yes, following. Do I have here? Oh yes, I do have here. So let me just click start Toredo. There we go. It's gonna start in a second. Good thing. Here is your raid message. as always, copy pasta. Don't forget, we need to let Koi know that we're coming from my channel. Also, I will be streaming tomorrow as well, and we have Yakuza 0 as our plan, and I don't think our plans will change. I think, unless I go completely crazy and be like, actually, I want to play Zenless Zone Zero or Horizon. But so far, the plan is to stream Yakuza. So, yeah. Thank you, everyone, so much for coming. Thank you so much for the bits, even though you were spamming them like crazy. But thank you so much anyways. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. So have the great rest of your day. I love you all. Bye-bye. And we're gonna go and raid Koi. We gonna go. Thank you, Squid. Thank you.
What the Sigma? Shimosa! Welcome in! Welcome, Raiders! I'm sorry I'm wearing my fishing hat. We're going fishing currently. I hope you had a good stream, Shimosa. What'd you do today? Oh, you were streaming.